Is it working now? I had my microphone turned off. Yeah, I was casually talking to myself with no audio. You know, I do it regardless. I'm an idiot. I'm freaking dumb. I'm freaking dumb. Oh wait, I should be looking at this, not that. Duh. Duh. I'm stupid. I'm freaking stupid. I had no idea what to draw today, so I was like, you know what? I'm drawing more weird fish. I'm drawing more weird fish. Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? Cook some food. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I had some nuggies today. They were freaking awesome. They were awesome. They were delicious chicken nugs. They were very, very tasty. Very, very tasty. These fish are from the new Animal Crossing game, which is really, really cute. I drew. Oh wait, I wanted to show you guys. I finished my Magikarp. I finished. Yo yo yo! I finished the Magikarp drawing. Didn't it come out cute? I think it came out pretty cute. I think he came out cute. I would like to do more uh fish. You know, like fish from Pikachu. Fish from Pikachu. Pokemon fish. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, that sounds very busy. That sounds very busy. It sounds like you left at a good time. So I'd like to do more Pokemon fish. I have a couple ideas. Like if I do the wishy-washies, I could do like a couple of them. And if I do like Animal Crossing fish, I want to do an oar fish because I think it'd be really funny to have. I don't know if you know anything about Animal Crossing, but like the oar fish hanging over. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. I freaking love Carl's Jr. I've had Carl's Jr. several times, and it's always been very tasty. It's never disappointed. I don't have it a lot though, but Kibby, 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 Kibby. Thank you. I'm glad you like the Magikarp. I definitely want to do more fish from different games because I love fishing in games, and I love when the games let you make a trophy. And I was like, I should make trophies of all these fish, like as drawings. I thought that was a good idea. Oh god, my nose always gets itchy, and then I'm like, it looks like I'm picking my nose. I'm not picking my nose. I'm not picking my nose. I've never picked my nose. I don't even have a nose. This is all just makeup. This is an illusion. There's no nose to pick. There's no nose. I'm always getting scared of doing something caught weird, doing something on camera, like that DSP guy. Not that I would get caught doing that, but he didn't even wait like 2 seconds. Like Jesus. Jesus. That's like my biggest fear. That's why I turn my microphone off when I'm not streaming, because I'm like, what if they catch me and I'm saying my social security code or something? I don't know. They catch me saying my social security number. They catch me giving out my credit card number. I have no idea. I'm just scared. I'm just scared. Who? Oh, that guy who got caught jacking off, DSP, that guy? I thought the trophy thing would be fun because I love fishing in games. Like I would even do starter ones, but the starter ones are so small and they're so pixely that I don't feel like you could really see what they are. Crank and hug to all 15 of you guys. That would be a nightmare. That would be a nightmare, guys. That would be a nightmare. I would have to leave the internet. I'm sure there was a lot of people who do that. I'm sure that's a thing that a lot of people want to do, but that's not something I want to do. I don't really want to be caught doing that. If my viewer count ever jumps mysteriously high, I'll know that it's because I was caught doing something really weird on camera. There was that one time that my camera kept going after I was done streaming, but I just sat here like on my phone, so it doesn't matter. I don't do anything that weird, so I have no reason to be paranoid, but it's one of those things that you're always paranoid that you're gonna get caught doing something weird. That you're gonna be caught doing something weed. Weed. There's a lot of strange activity online though, so nothing surprises me. Literally nothing surprises me. I don't think this is gonna look exactly like the fish, but it's kind of okay because it's supposed to be dead anyways, you know? It probably would look different dead anyways. But I'd love to do a bunch of Animal Crossing fish like this, and I think it would be so funny to do the oarfish, because the oarfish is huge. Even like a great white, but maybe just like the great white head on here. I think that'd be very fun. I mean, hey, I would appreciate that. I don't know. I just get scared. The idea of having a lot of viewers is very scary to me. And that's not like cope, that's like literally like terrifying. Like imagine the fear. It's scary. It's scary. I mean, it was scary streaming in the beginning. It's not scary streaming now because I know you guys and I like all you guys. But like, it's just a scary idea. When people are streaming and they have like thousands of viewers, I'm like, they are freaking brave. They are very brave. They are very brave because it's also I always think about how much I like talking to you guys and I know all your personality is and like I know who you guys are, and it would be very weird to like have people here that I didn't really know who they were, I'd be like, that ain't my purse. That is my purse. I don't know you. What's the line? Oh, Jesus. I say it every day and I forget it. I do like you. You're a little crazy, but I do like you. That's my purse. I don't know you. That's what I would feel like. I'd be like, who are you? Who are you? Why are you here? Why are you gay? Why are you gay? Why are you gay? See, that's not the shape. I draw things and then I realize I just drew it completely wrong all the time. I'm like, oh, that motherfucker is not. That's how it would feel having like a bunch of random names and stuff in my chat, like people I don't know. As much as I love new people coming in, I feel like it would be very overwhelming to have like a lot of people, you know? As much as I love making new friends, I think I'd be scared. I think I'd be a little scared. I think I'd be nervous. The plane lady. The plane lady. The plane lady was very pretty. Remember when it came out that she was like very attractive and she was like beautiful? And everyone was like, is this a federal agent? The plane lady. Oh, that's a shame that you got blocked by her though. That is a shame. That's a shame because she's a pretty lady. Yeah, I would imagine that. I think most people, when I listen to streamers, I'm usually listening to them while I do other stuff. So I think that, like, chatting is usually the same small group. I feel like chatting would probably be the same small group. Tiffany Gomez, yes. I relate to her as another, like, white-ish looking woman who, has a Hispanic last name. Me and her and Cameron Diaz, we're a gang. There's a gang of us. We're a gang, homie. Sleepy sub. Oh, you're sleepy. I thought you were like, you're sleepy sub. I was like, what? No, yeah, I'm sleepy too. I didn't get great sleep last night. It's one of those nights where I slept a lot of hours, but I woke up tired. I don't know. Thick white woman with delusions. I have delusions of grandeur, baby. I have delusions of grandeur. I've been emailing so many places with my art portfolio, and I was like, hello? Hello? Do you see my art? Will you hire me? Will you hire me? Sorry. I have delusions of grandeur. I was literally messaging every place I could and trying to get an art agent. A little hat. A little top hat maybe, perhaps? A little top hat. Maybe I can do a funny, wait. This is this, but maybe I could do a fish that has like a funny hat as the next one. Like I'll do like, boop, 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 just like that. But then I'll give him like, what kind of hat would he wear? Maybe he would have a, okay, wait. He would have a little red afro and then a clown nose. And then he would have his big eye. And then he would be like this. But he's not like funny faced. And then he's like this. And this is a clownfish. This is a clownfish. Okay. I think the clownfish is kind of funny though. I think the clownfish is a little silly. So maybe I'll have to do a clownfish. And then he could be on one of those platforms and it'll say clownfish, whatever. I think that would be a pretty silly idea. Pretty silly. And then for the clownfish, I'd like to do one for the top hat, I have this idea that I could do one with like facing upwards. Like this is like kind of the bottom and he's got like his mouth right there and then he's gonna have like this. A very small, fancy looking fellow. Very small. But then he's like cut off at the neck and then this is his thing. And he could have a plaque too. But he would be like cut off at the neck. Like this, he's just like a head. And then that's like his little fin. Okay, I'm going to do those two. Those are going to be my next fish. I'll finish this fish and then I'm going to do hatfish. And I'd also like to do one that's like an alligator head. But like just the head. Like just the head, just the tip. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I'm this way. And then I can do that one and then he's going to look like X. He'll look sad. Hatfish. Fish hats. Alligator gar. Yeah, literally, and I should draw a lake full of alligators, and then there's an alligator gar, like, what? Hi again. Hello. I love drawing animals. When I was emailing agents last night, I was emailing a million people, and I was like, you should hire me. I have tried alligator nuggets. They are very tasty. I was like, you should hire me. I was going bananas. They're probably like, this crazy schizo wants a job. But you know what? You gotta believe in yourself, you know? So I was just going nuts. It's very funny though, because I finished my website and I'm like, it's gonna be so weird having like people from Twitter find my art website where I'm like, Alligator mork. Alligator meat does not taste like pork to me. I'm very surprised. To me, it tastes more like chicken. I feel like a lot of people would try it and who haven't tried it would say it tastes like chicken, but I have tried it and I also felt like it tasted like chicken. Because everyone says everything tastes like chicken, but I like pork. I love pork. Yeah, it's like fishy chicken. Kind of like, but I didn't really have like a strong fish take. You know the sickest part of when I had alligator nuggets, I had it at Gatorland. I had it at Gatorland. I always just feel like when I say that it tastes like chicken, people are like, all right, you're lying. You've never had it. But I'm like, no, it actually does taste like chicken. It actually freaking does. It does, love. It tastes like chicken. All right. I'm having technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Yeah, they gave me their dying gators. Everyone like laughed about it and they're like, yeah, we also serve gator meat. I mean, gators have to be hunted. I love gators. I'm like the number one gator fan in America. I freaking love gators. However, it's like deer. Like, you have to hunt them, it's like one of those things where you have to do it or else I have not had Rocky Mountain oyster. I have not had that. I have had snail. I really enjoy snail. I think that escargot is good. I'm not calling it escar freaking go. I'm not French, man. I'm as American as you can get. I'm all American, baby. I'm literally all American. I've never lived anywhere else. I've never left the country. So I can't, I'm not calling it no damn escargot. I'm not calling it no damn escargot. We're in America. We're in America, damn it. Fried alligator is so freaking good. It's so tasty. But and as much as I love alligators, I understand. They have to go. They have to go. They have to go. I think that I've made a mistake here. I think this is all the same shade of pink. I think this is all one shade of pink. I think the picture is just misleading. Ooh, Cane's is good, but Cane's is really only good because of the sauce. Like, the chicken was mid, I think, because I freaking love chicken. Like, I'll be a chicken critiquer, but a chicken, I'm a chicken head. But the sauce was so good. It tastes like chicken. It tastes like chicken. It tastes like chicken, man. It tastes like chicken. I don't know. Ooh, jambalaya is... Oh, now I want jambalaya. I want to go to Louisiana and have real, like, Cajun food. I bet it's so good. I bet real Cajun food is good. I've only ever had, like, Cajun food that's, like, in restaurants and stuff like that. But I'd love to go to some old grandma's house and be like, cook for me. Cook for me, grandma. Because I know the Cajun grandmas probably make some fire jambalaya. Jambalaya. I know they're probably cooking good. I was driving to my parents, and my parents live in, like, the sticks. And I was like, it's so funny that all these... Okay, this is going to sound ridiculous, but there's so many accounts on, like, Twitter and stuff who pretend they're, like, super, like, rural and stuff. And I was like, those people would probably die if they actually had to live at these places. There's, like... When I go to my parents, the only store around there is $15 Generals. Literally, $1 million Generals. Chicken is goated. Chicken is good. I love chicken, man. I love chicken. No, I was saying, I'm a chicken head. But obviously I like fried chicken, which is the worst type of chicken for you, I'm sure. But, I mean, I'm not sure I know. Although, air fryer chicken is kind of growing on me. Air fryer chicken's kind of growing on me. I can't lie. Air fryer chicken is pretty good. I think it's slightly healthier. I hope so. It's funny. I saw this video and it was like a really old grandma cooking, and they were like, those damn Italians will keep their grandmas in the kitchen until they pass out and die. And I was like, yeah. Ooh, grandmas are literally, they're goated. They're so goated. They hold all this knowledge. They can cook. They love their grandkids. Man, I miss my grandma's cooking. I miss my grandma's beast mode cooking. But it was very funny when I saw that, because I was like, Italians will have their grandma, like, in the kitchen making a full meal. See, you can't go wrong with chicken 90% of the times, but sometimes you bite into a piece of chicken and you're like, that tasted like chicken. Like, I don't know if any of you guys get what I'm saying here, but it tastes like you could taste that it's meat from a living creature. Like, you could taste that it's chicken. I can't explain it. Very good food. Italians cook very good food. From New Jersey, I know this. I love Southern food, and I love my Italian food. I love it both. See, as long as you have one old person who cooks. Hello, Poutine. Hello, hello, hello. I didn't call you Putin today. I didn't call you Putin. Yeah, I mean, if I'm eating chicken and I get that piece of chicken that's like a bad piece of chicken, and you all know what I'm talking about. It's like, ugh, I love chicken. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's where I live too, Donda. That's where I'm from. Uh, if you're talking about Middlesex, New Jersey, yeah. I lived in the middle of sex. I don't live. I can dox myself and say where I grew up because I don't live there anymore. Ha ha ha. I'm originally from. Well, I was born in Staten Island on Trash Island, and then I moved to New Jersey, and then I moved to Florida, and then I moved to Florida. I can dox myself. I can't dock myself. I don't have the setup for that. I don't have the setup to dock myself. Come on, let's not be crazy. Let's not be crazy. I'm gonna make this one have like a gaping mouth. Yeah, the New Jersey pipeline to Florida is very real. Except I don't feel stuck. I really love it. I think I might be moving to New Jersey again soon. Like I might be moving to New Jersey again very soon, like in like before next year, and I'm very scared because I haven't lived in the Northeast in a long time. I haven't lived in the Northeast probably like 7 years. It's very scary. I don't have a hog. Unfortunately, I just have my father's face. I'm 100% girl. I'm 100% girl. Yacht. How about that prick's face when he saw the yacht? I want to watch The Sopranos. I want to watch the frickin' Sopranos. I want to watch the frickin' Sopranos. Oh, I want to. I love it. It's not that I haven't seen it. I have seen it. I love it. I'd like to rewatch it, though, because I haven't watched it in a while. I wish that I could watch it for the first time. I wish that I could watch it for the first time. Yeah, that's real. There's no good delis, and there's even worse than no good delis. There's no good diners. I love diners. My favorite part about the Northeast was the diners, man. The diners were so good. I love diners. I love diners. I love diners, man. If I move back to the Northeast, I'm gonna have to buy a big, giant, puffy jacket because I forgot what cold feels like. I forgot what cold even feels like. Waffle House is goated, but it's not the best diner. You haven't been to a Northeast diner. Oh my god, Northeast diners are just like New Jersey diners are just top tier. I get max apparent. So I've lived in my apartment complex for many, many years, like probably like 7 years, and I have paid my rent and I've paid my freaking bills the whole time, and apparently I've been paying for the service I've been paying for includes Max. It includes Max and includes a bunch of other freaking services. And I didn't know that. I just found that out. So I've also been paying for Max this whole time when I got it for free for years and had no idea. I'm so upset. It's like very, very upsetting that I've been wasting money this whole time. I've just been wasting money this whole time. Money that I did not have to waste. Like, I did not have extra money. But I love Max because I like the documentaries. Waffle House is a goated. But sometimes I like pancakes. And diners they're just greasier. Like, they're just somehow greasier. My dad, my dad was hung out with a lot of cops in Brooklyn. Maybe they know each other. Well, I don't know how far apart age we are, but maybe they know each other. A clean Waffle House, the food will suck. I don't trust a Waffle House that's clean the same way I don't trust like Chinese food restaurant that's clean. Like if I go to a Chinese food restaurant, I want like disgusting. I want it to be like B grade. That's what I want. Those are the ones that have the best food. I don't want to worry about whether or not it's clean. I don't want to worry about it, man. I'm going to be very sad when I'm in New Jersey and I don't have Waffle House. But then I remember I have good diners. So, you know. It will be weird, though, because it's, like, just such a big adjustment. I had to adjust to Florida, and then to adjust back to New Jersey will be very strange. It'll be very strange. Literally, if a child does not answer the phone, I'm not interested in ordering. I'm not. There needs to be children, and they're working. That's, like... I know that's, like, a joke everyone makes, but it's 100% true. All the best Chinese food places always have a little kid working. And they're always really good. They're always, like... chicken, egg roll, this, that, okay, bye. Like, they're always really, really good at their jobs. They're very good employees. It's without fail, they're just awesome employees. They're never, they never miss. I've never had a wrong order from one of those places. I was not gonna do a Chinese accent. I was I'm not I can't. I will get in big trouble, and I also it would not sound like anything. It would not sound like anything. No, I can't. I can do a Puerto Rican accent because I'm Puerto Rican, but I think that's as far as I can go. I also can't really do that. I can't really do that. I'm pretty mediocre at my accents, honestly. I'm pretty mediocre at my accents. Everyone, when I tell them I'm Puerto Rican, they're like, "No, you're not." Literally without fail. I'm like, "Come on, come on. Why does no one believe me? Why does no one believe me? I am not doing a racial accent. I am not. I am not. I did not hit her. I did not. I did not. I've not seen White Lotus, so I don't know anything about White Lotus. I don't know why. I have huge hips and huge, like, I don't want to say I have huge legs because that sounds like I'm like grotesque looking, but I have very thick legs. And I think that the proof is in my legs, man. The proof is in my freaking legs. The proof is in my legs. I don't know if I like this type of shading where it's more bubbly. I don't know. I have to get used to it. I think I have to get used to it. Like this more like bubbly type shading. I don't know. I have to get used to it. I think that I have very Puerto Rican facial features. This looks like I have freckles and it looks like acne on screen, which is nice. But I have powerful legs, man. New York, New Jersey. Everyone always says I have no accent, and then people are like around here are like, you're from Brooklyn, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not from Brooklyn. I'm not from Brooklyn. I am not. I am not. Thunder thighs, a little bit. I kind of got the thunder thighs. I kind of got the thunder thighs. I can't lie. Water. Water. I have Puerto Rican eyes. They're very, like, round on top and, like, flat on the bottom. Sometimes I suspect that Britney Spears was Puerto Rican because she had Puerto Rican eyes, for sure. She had Puerto Rican eyes. I don't know. I just don't think I have a strong accent from anywhere. It's crazy because you don't think of Florida. You don't think of Florida as the South. Good Puerto Rican food. My favorite best Puerto Rican food is chicharron. That is not what you have for breakfast. That is just straight. Honestly, I can't lie. All of my family in Puerto Rico has like perished or like is at the end due to diabetes. So like they probably do eat chicharrones for breakfast at this point. It's very fatty. It's very fatty. Say that Puerto Ricanly? I don't know. A mofongo to me is overrated. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think mofongo is a little overrated. I love pork and I love chicharron. Chicharron is so good, but it's so bad for you. It's literally fried fat. But like all of my family in Puerto Rico has like one leg because they all have such severe diabetes because the diet is it's bad. It's real bad. It's not good. I don't know if I like the blush. I'm gonna leave the blush off for a second. The diets are very, very not good. they be eating a lot of junk. They be eating a lot of junk. I remember I went there as a kid and I got so severely attacked by fire ants that I had I had to go to the hospital. I had to go to the hospital because I was getting attacked by fire ants really bad. And a bunch of the local people, because my family in Puerto Rico was like very poor, so we lived in like a hut, or I didn't live in the hut. I don't want to say I did because I did not, but they lived in like a hut, and so everyone like came running out of their other huts and started spraying me with water on. Sorry, someone asked me to say on. They all started spraying me with water. It was terrifying. It was terrifying. I thought I was going to die in Puerto Rico. And I was like, damn. I'm not allowed to go back to Puerto Rico. I'm not invited back. We came out of the hut, which was not air conditioned. It was hot as hell. I played in the sand. I got attacked by ants. And then a million people came running at me and started spraying me with water because I was getting so attacked by ants. And I was like, I hate this place. It's hell on earth. And I can't go back anymore because I'm so annoying about no air conditioning. Okay, so this is going to sound really weird because I know that the bad history behind it, but I kind of like the Cuban, how, like, all the cars are from the 50s and stuff. I don't know how to explain it. I kind of like that. I kind of frick with that. I kind of frick with that heavy. Like, I understand the bad, horchata. I don't know. If there's special liquor, I don't know about it. I don't hang out with Puerto Rican people too much as an adult, just my parents, or just my dad. So I couldn't tell you. My dad drinks a lot of Corona. Horchata, but I did say horchata, but it's not but it's not like a drink that you would drink like constantly. It's like a special drink, or at least that's what I know about it. That's how I'm introduced to horchata. Like that's how horchata. That's like how I know it to be. I'm the whitest Puerto Rican you'll ever meet, so I'm probably not the best person to ask these questions to. I don't speak Spanish. My dad didn't teach me Spanish, so my Spanish is very bad. My dad speaks perfect Spanish, and he was like, "I'm not teaching you this. Oh, I'm not teaching you this because you're gonna grow up in New Jersey." And coquito, yes, I almost called it coquito, coqui, coqui. My dad has convinced himself he's not Puerto Rican and that his ancestors are actually from Italy because he's like ashamed of his own Puerto Ricanness. He is like completely convinced himself that he is actually what's the word? Italian. Like hello, hello, hello. No, my dad's family has big fat asses. My dad's, I mean, they're so fat that they have lost their legs to diabetes. So, I think he's just embarrassed about like the way that his people perceive Puerto Ricans, and he does not want to be perceived that way. I think that's what it is. He's very embarrassed about it. He's very embarrassed, which is kind of sad. I mean, there's not, I mean, I don't think that's like a good thing. I think that's sad, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I mean, there's a lot of pale Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans and Brazilians are very, very pale. Oh, my grandma said, my dad met my mom when they were 9 years old, and he was like, I don't want to be with her. She's too skinny. But she had a huge crush on him, and then she turned into a teenager, and she got super hot, and he was like, actually, I like you. And she was like, I don't like you. But then they ended up getting together. Anyways, so then my grandma was like, he's a great guy. He takes good care of you, but you can't marry him because he's gonna abandon your children. And so she didn't want them to get married for that reason. But they did get married, and he did not abandon us. He did not abandon us. My grandma's boobs. I don't know what my grandma's boobs look like. My mom was attractive. My mom was quite attractive. My mom was quite she was very tall and very like skinny, curvy. My mom was very skinny. She was like a zero, but she had nice skinny waist and like wide hips. My mom was very attractive. Yeah, I don't know. I always think of Puerto Ricans. If you're gonna see a pale, I think if you're gonna see a pale Hispanic person though, it's usually Brazilian. I know so many Brazilians who look like white. Although I have blonde-haired, blue-eyed Puerto Rican like relatives, so I don't know. It's just like, well, Argentinians are pale for a different reason. Yeah, no, that's kind of crazy because my grandma was like, if you do get married, he has to become Catholic. If you do get married, he's got to go Catholic. My grandma was the opposite. My grandma was the opposite. I don't know. I think that Hispanic people, if they're not like, I guess it depends. Well, I was gonna say islanders are usually pretty pale, but like people from the Dominican are very dark. So I don't know. It's just a mixed bag, man. You just get what you get. But my dad is very like, he's very ashamed, and that's kind of sad. Like it's very sad. I think it's very shame. I'm Catholic, but I don't practice. I haven't gone to mass or anything in like a long time. I have not gone to mass or anything in a long time. My goated Puerto Rican, Aaron Hernandez, baby. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. J-Lo sucks. J-Lo's like bad representation for Puerto Ricans. I like how I said Aaron Hernandez and then got mad about J-Lo as if Aaron Hernandez is not a literal murderer. I'm not literally who. So I'm related to Aaron Hernandez. That's my cousin. Like I'm not even kidding. That is my cousin. I'm fully blood related to Aaron Hernandez. Like I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Aaron Hernandez was really talented, and then no, I'm not lying. That's the truth. That is 100% the truth. They grew up in Connecticut. We grew up in New Jersey. I'm not kidding. He's really blood my relative. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. J-Lo is more annoying. At least Aaron Hernandez is a murderer, but like he doesn't do it so freaking publicly. Yeah, Aaron Hernandez is my cousin. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. He was always angry. He was angry. He was an angry person. He's not a good person. He's not a good person. Not a good person. I think that good sports genes just run in my family, you know? Good sports genes just run in my family. We're just talented athletes. We're just good at everything, you know? We can draw. We can play football. Do you remember when it came out that he was gay in the news, or like supposedly gay? And they were like, we're gonna turn this. They were gonna turn this wide receiver into, or this tight end into a wide receiver. Like, I cannot believe they were making that joke on supposedly he was gay. Supposedly he had a boyfriend in prison. And supposedly he was hooking up with boys in high school. I mean, it's no one's freaking business. That's like really sad that that came out after the fact. He had a secret boyfriend supposedly. Supposedly. And also he had been having boyfriends in like high school, or like guys on his football team that he hooked up with. He was probably going crazy with the D. He was probably going nuts. Who knows? But he really loved his daughter, and that's why he killed himself. That's why he killed himself, because he loved his daughter, and he thought that she would get all his money if he died. Well, he was wrong, because I think if he died, like, his convictions would have gotten reversed or something like that. But he was very talented. He was kind of goated. He probably, I don't know, I feel like he was like Hall of Fame level talented, but it was a little good gang that they had going. It was like those three were really good together. I mean, look, they did turn him from tight end to wide receiver. They did do that. What? No, he thought that because if they were gonna take, the NFL had to pay him. The NFL, no, he's a convicted murderer. So the NFL had to pay him. If there was no murder conviction, the NFL would have to give him the money. And if he died while he was appealing the murder conviction, it would get thrown out because he would have died. So that's what he was saying is, I'm going to kill myself while it's getting appealed. Then the NFL is going to have to give money to my daughter. But the problem was they did throw out the conviction, but then they gave it back. They overturned it, but then he got convicted again. So the NFL did not have to pay him out. So it didn't work. Like, it was a very smart plan, but it didn't work because the government obviously was like, no. It wasn't actually the government, it was the NFL who fought that. The NFL was like, we don't want to pay him, so figure this out. When what's his face, the owner of the Patriots, showed up at the courthouse, he like shit his pants. He looked around, he was like, the kid I mean, it's not his kid's fault. I mean, you know, he was a bad guy. He was an idiot too. That was like the worst committed murder ever. Like, he literally chewed gum and left it at the scene. He was dumb. He like wanted to be ghetto, and like he like wanted to be ghetto but he wasn't. He had a nice life. He was very stupid. It was a very dumb guy. Very dumb. Yeah, literally all of the evidence is on camera. Everything, it's all on camera. He's probably the stupidest murderer. I think because he got away with a lot of stuff. Because that was supposedly his second time killing someone, and he got away with it before. And he probably got away with stuff his whole life because of sports. He just felt like he could do whatever he wanted. I think that it was just like spoiled, and he just had that mindset of like, oh, I'll just do whatever I want and I'll get away with it. It's just crazy that he supposedly like played a whole like season of football after being a murderer. Like, that's crazy. I think it was a whole season. Like, I think he did. I don't know. There's actually, I think a lot of them, there's been a lot that have committed murder. They just have committed murder of like their own families because they like get crazy CET. They like Chris Benoit. There was another one that did that kind of recently. I think he might have killed his neighbor, but he had CTE and it made him crazy. It's CTE, man. They literally, so when they were scouting him, they were like, they have like the morality. They do like multiple things to see before they pick a player, and they try to see if they're gonna be like a good person. And he was like doing so badly on it, but they're like, actually he plays so well, let's just take him. But he was like very, very like they knew he was a bad person because they have the scouts, like they see all that stuff. They see all that stuff. Chris Benoit. Oh good heavens. Oh good heavens. Oh, good heavens, man. That's sad. I mean, it's not sad. I don't feel sad for him. He did a horrible thing, but it's sad because I think if they have brain damage, literally, that's the funniest part is the Patriots are so, like, hoity-toity, and then they picked this guy that they knew was a bad person. Like, they were very clearly told, like, he's a dangerous bad guy. And they were like, well, you know. You know, it is what it is. I wonder if Gronk still feels fondly towards him. Like, I wonder if he ever thinks of him and he's like, damn, my homie's a bad person. That's fair. I mean, I think they do better things. Like, I think they try to make it a lot better now, but, you know, you can only do so much. If someone hits their head, they're gonna... You can only hit your head so many times. I know a kid that, Okay, so I knew this kid that I grew up with. Sorry, I had to, like, get the story clear in my mind. And he went to play college football, and they were like, if you have, this is not coming out right. I'm sorry. I got too distracted. I'm gonna work on the clownfish because it intrigues me. That was just not coming out right. So he went to play college football, and then they were like, you can only get 1 or 2 concussions. And he was like, yeah, sure. But then while he was there, he was getting concussion after concussion after concussion. And then he wasn't telling anyone because they weren't, like, demanding, like, it was like a trust system. And he ended up getting, like, 14 concussions. And now he straight up cannot, like, speak or function as a human being. It's really sad. And it was all because he didn't want to lose his scholarship. But now he's like really messed up. Like, a CTE, like, can really mess your life up. Like, he has to live with his parents forever. Because his parent, but, like, how did his parents not realize their son was getting, like, progressively stupider and stupider? Stupider and stupider. And the school was just like, ooh, but, you know, we need him for football. I don't even think it was D1. Like, I don't even think it was worth, like, he wasn't going to go to the NFL, so it wasn't even worth it. It wasn't even freaking worth it, man. Not worth it. Not worth it. But he wasn't very smart if he was not thinking about the consequences of having 13 or 14 fucking concussions. 13 or 14 concussions. But it is sad because he's all messed up. Like, now he was like a really cool, young, handsome, good-looking guy, and, like, his life just got destroyed for football. Yeah, and it's like degrees of it, but it is crazy that it can make you very violent. And they said Aaron Hernandez, when they checked his brain, had, like, obviously they don't check every player's brain, but they said he had some of the worst CTE that they've, like, ever seen. But I don't really think that's an excuse because, you know, that's, you know, murder's bad. Like, it doesn't really matter if you're, like, screwed in the head. Like, you know you shouldn't kill people. I'm sure there's plenty of them who have CTE who don't kill people. I'm sure. But then again, it, like, affects your judgment, so I don't know. Maybe that's why he was so bad at committing murder. Maybe that's why he sucked at committing murder. Who knows? Hockey scares me because I went to high school with a kid who got paralyzed playing hockey, which is very, very fucking sad. And he seems to be doing well now, but regardless, so hockey scares me a lot. It was the other kid was, like, breaking the rules. He got, like, checked from behind, but it was really scary. It was really scary. I can only fucking imagine what that's like. I can only imagine. I don't know. Getting paralyzed to me is, like, my worst fear. That's, like, my biggest fear. I'm going ice skating when I'm in New Jersey, and I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited to do that. I haven't been ice skating since I was a child. My parents made me take ice skating lessons, and, like, do I look like an ice skater? Do I look like I have any elegance at all? Of course not. But they were like, no, you're gonna be great. So I had to do ice skating, and they had to bribe me by giving me cookies. I would literally just get bribed with cookies. It was awesome. It was goated. I would be, like, crying, and then they'd be like, all right, time for your cookie. And then I'd be like, yay! Time for my cookie! I would get so excited for cookie time. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not afraid of falling, is the thing. I'm very stupid. I love Tanya Harding. Her vibes are just immaculate. Just immaculate. Just if they are gonna beat you, just go for the knees. Go for the freaking... The fact that she did that and she still lost to her is crazy. I'm not afraid of falling. I'm very goofy, so I don't keep the walker because I'm fine if I fall. As long as I, like, can catch myself. One time, I was so drunk that I fell. I was not ice skating. I was just walking down the street, and I was in college. And I fell, and I kept my hands in my pocket when I fell, and I hit my face so hard. And then I was just laughing because I could not believe that I just fell and did not put my hands out. I just completely landed flat on my face. It was very funny. It was quite funny. It was, I don't know. I've never been afraid of, like, injury. I don't have the foresight to be afraid. Like, I will do anything except maybe skiing and snowboarding because that feels like you're, Oh my god, that's so exciting! Congratulations! Wait. Twins! That's so cool! That is so awesome! Congratulations! That is wonderful, wonderful news. That is wonderful. Double blessings from the heavens, man. Double freaking blessings. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's beautiful. I'm genuinely very excited for you. That's beautiful. That is beautiful, and I'm glad and I'm happy. I love hearing about babies, and I love hearing about people having babies, and then that's double joy. Double joy. Two babies is double joy. I love babies. They're so cute. They're so cute. Two more potential subs. Get them in this chat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I love babies. I think that it's beautiful. I think that having kids is a very special thing. So congratulations, congratulations. You are. I don't know if you're already a parent, but that's scary. But like it's gonna be so rewarding. It's gonna be so rewarding. And I think the cool thing about twins, I don't have one obviously, so I don't know. But be like you have a best friend forever. Like you literally have your best friend for your whole life built in. So as much as it's gonna be stressful with diapers and the such, it's going to be well worth it, my friend. Well worth it. I always say I hope that I have twins my first go around so that I can get it over with. Boy and a girl, one shot. Oh, that would be like heaven. That would be like heaven. I only have to do it once. Oh yeah, is there a way to know if it's identical or fraternal like now, or do you find that out later? I don't know how they work. I don't know how that works. I don't know. Are you going to name them the same? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm asking too many questions. I'm like, how are you going to name them? How are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? Well, because I always wonder if people are going to name their twins with, like, the same first letter. 10 weeks to find out if they're identical. That's really exciting. I mean, I'm happy for them either way. I think there's benefits to both. So I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for them. I think that you have double blessings. May you enjoy it. Enjoy it as much as you can. Because life passes by so fast. Life passes by so fast. Soon your little kids will be asking you for like iPads, and you're like, "What the hell? What the hell?" I don't know. Not to be corny, I just love babies. I think they're very sweet. I think they're very sweet. I think it's weird how many people my age are like hate kids. I'm not like everyone to themselves, but I think hating kids is very strange. Like it's a kid. Like you could not want kids. I get that, and I get the reasons why people don't want kids. But I also feel like kids are, pretty innocent. Pretty innocent. There's not really a good reason to hate kids. Not really a good reason to hate kids, They're just little dudes. They're just little dudes. Babies are stressful. I like new life. I think that babies are just like very like it's just cool that the world is spinning and there's new babies coming and they're going to grow up and be people. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was asking because a lot of people will name their twins like Amy and Alice or something like that. Obviously, not those two examples, but like, with the same first letter. So I think that's kind of cute. Oh, hello. Welcome to the chat and welcome to the stream. We're very chill here. I'm drawing this stupid little clownfish and I drew these other fish. I'm just doodling and chatting. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I'm happy to have you. And you know what? Because you're new to the stream and you joined the chat, you get a sweet, sweet hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, you can talk to babies. I mean, they're chilling. Babies are chilling. I love when people put little sunglasses on babies and the babies are sitting there like, that's very cool. I think it's really funny. I think babies are just funny. Bob and sob. Don't throw babies anywhere. Don't do that. Babies belong not thrown. Don't throw the baby. Don't throw the baby. I don't know. Sorry for making a huge point of conversation if you didn't want us to talk about your baby this much, but I just love babies. It's because I'm 30. It's because I'm 30 now. I see a baby and I'm like, baby. I'm like, I gotta get me one of those things at some point in my life. I mean, I probably wouldn't. I probably could beat a baby in a fight. If we're talking pure physical force, I mean, yeah, babies are chill. The babies are chill. Like, they cry when they have needs, but, like, who doesn't, Who doesn't? I cry when I'm, like, having a bad day. And I'm not even a baby. I can help myself. Babies can't even help themselves. Like, if anyone has an excuse to cry, it's probably babies. Like, they kind of got a reason to cry. The rest of us just be crying. They kind of got reasons. Why is your baby staring at me? And it's literally just like, babies are so funny. Come get your boy. I love when I'm at a theme park, because whenever I go to theme parks and babies stare at me, I'm like, hello? I always wave at them. And then the parent catches me waving, and I'm like, I hope you don't mind I was waving at your baby. Your baby's vibes are just sick, awesome vibes, man. Your baby's kind of got sweet, sweet vibes. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, if you're the oldest sibling, I don't think it's fair when the oldest sibling has to raise the little kids either. So if that was your case, that sucks. I mean, I guess it's inevitable, but like it is a very unfortunate. I'm the youngest, so I've I've never experienced a baby of my own. I've never experienced like a sibling baby. Well, I've obviously never experienced a baby of my own, but I've also never experienced like a baby sibling. I've always wanted one, but then I was like, damn, I think I would get jealous of the attention that the baby got. Like as a child, obviously not as a full grown adult. I saw my mom holding a baby once and I ran over and I was like, "How dare you? How dare you?" And I was a child, but it was very funny. It was very funny. I was personally offended. See you later. I'll see you later, alligator. I mean, I mean, I think you can live a very meaningful life without kids. I'm definitely not trying to say you can't, but I think it makes life more exciting for sure. For sure. And I think if someone's like struggling to find meaning, a kid can help with that. Because it's like, hey, I got this thing to take care of. I have a lot of funny stories from when I was little. I mean, I don't know. I one time, I pushed my mama's baby. This isn't funny. This is like psychopathic, but I don't know what I was doing. I pushed my kid, like this kid that my mom was babysitting came over, and I don't know why, but he was on the stairs, and I walked up behind him and just shoved him down the stairs. And I got in so much trouble because my mom thought he was going to be hurt and like I would be responsible, and like but it was kind of retaliation because he locked me in a plastic container. He locked me in a plastic container. I love when a baby is bald and they like try to stick bows on its head and it's so funny looking. Like it clearly cannot have a bow on its head. Like it's clearly not I don't like this fish either. Jeez, my fish game is off. My fish game is off. What's going on with these fish, man? What's going on with these fish? I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's where babies do get milk from mommies. So it is a lesson you got to learn at some point. Yeah, tape those suckers on. When it's so funny when a baby is completely bald and there's just a taped on bow and it's just sitting there chilling and the bow is like hanging on by a prayer. It's adorable. I love bald babies. They just look ridiculous. They look ridiculous. I got freaking my family has a lot of drama. My brother used to bring me to the top of the stairs in a like a baby carrier thing, and he used to strap me into it and then shove me down the stairs, and it's probably why I'm so dumb now as an adult. It's just made me kind of dumb. It's made me kind of dumb, I think. It's made me a little not so smart because I was just ramming my head into the wall, and then I was like, again, and then he used to play this fun game where he would call me slurs and throw basketballs at me as I was walking upstairs, and I was like, this is scary, this is too scary, and he was like, shut up, and I was like, okay. Oh, the joys of siblings, the joys of siblings. I do think if I have a well, I guess who got the last laugh, because guess who's the last sibling alive? Well, my sister's alive, but still, I still beat his ass in the game of life. You probably pushed her. You probably pushed her. I mean, come on, probably. You probably did. You just don't remember it from the trauma. I think that John Benet Ramsey's brother probably killed her. I think so. I think he killed her and then his parents covered it up. That's my hot take on that situation. I honestly don't know, though. I'm just speaking completely out of my ass because I really don't know that much about it. I'm just speaking out my ass, which is what everyone else does anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm, like, trying to draw this fish again. I'm going to put my whole thrussie into it. My whole freaking thrussie. I'm trying. I never fell down the stairs. Every time I walk upstairs, I'm like, is this going to be the time? I'm so afraid of falling downstairs. It's so scary. Yes, my brother is dead. I don't know what, I was like trying to do a drum roll. My brother died when I was a lot younger, but he was older, so he wasn't like, not to be like edgy, but he was like older than me, and I was already a teenager, so it's kind of different than other people's dead brother stories. Like, I'm kind of unique. No, I'm just kidding. But it was a long time ago, so I can joke about it. I'm allowed. I can make silly jokes, as I have been the outlasting sibling. I'm here to tell the jokes. What is he gonna do about it? Watch me get haunted tonight. Watch me get freaking haunted. That makes perfect sense because Elvis is clearly someone who had a lot of demons. Elvis was clearly battling some demons, like, not just on the toilet, but, like, in life. That's scary as hell. Falling down the stairs, my mom makes it seem like if you fall down the stairs, you're gonna definitely die, so I have this huge fear of falling down the stairs. It might be unfounded, but I am very afraid of it. Alright, let me try and figure out how this works here. I need to try and figure out how the hell this is colored. All right. All right. All right. I have to figure this out. Um, the movie *Malignant* made me laugh so hard. It was so funny. It was a very funny film. It was good. It was good. I know it was directed by the same guy who did Saw. Um, and he's very funny. He's goated. I mean, it's not funny, but like it seemed like it was meant to be kind of silly. It seemed like it was meant to be a silly movie. You know what? That makes sense because it's always drunk people who survive crashes. And I'm sure that's just because they're very like floppy. Like drunk guys are not drunk guys, drunk people in general are very floppy. So that's probably why the drunk people always survive the crashes. That's probably why. That's probably the reason. They're always floppy. They're always flopping around. I mean, I hate drunk drivers so bad. I mean, I know that's not like a controversial opinion. I'm sure every single person hates drunk drivers, but like, damn. Damn. What a fucking idiot. What an idiot. I know a lot of people are edgy and they're like, I'm a drunk driver, but I know most people aren't anyways. I know most people aren't. They're just being a little edgy. Just being a little edgy. Yeah, drunks are flexible, they're floppy. Drunks got everything you need to survive a crash that they caused. They got it all, baby. They got it all. My favorite horror movie is I really really like, this is hard. I want to say Evil Dead 2, but Evil Dead to me is more like a comedy horror movie. So maybe my favorite one, it's got to be The Ring, Saw, the first Saw, The Ring, or Evil Dead 2. That's my top 3. I don't know how to wind it down any more than this, but those are my top ones. What's your ones? What's your favorite? What's your favorite? I don't know. I feel like it's very hard to pick with horror. Um, you know a good ass. You work on dump trucks. Dude, a freaking dump truck almost took me out on the highway. I almost got taken out. I almost got taken out by a dump truck. The Witch is very fun. The Witch is very fun. I think that that and Hereditary are good, and I think because they're both by Ari Aster. No, they're not. They're not by Ari Aster. That one's by that other guy who makes a bunch of those movies. Oops. I think my favorite A24 movies are probably The Witch and Hereditary. I did not like Midsummer. Sorry, I just like glitched there. The Lighthouse is good. The Lighthouse is good. I think my OG horror movie that I would show to anyone, like an alien, would be The Ring. I know it's not super scary anymore. However, it's so timeless and it's like the horror imagery. You know what I mean? Like I was just looking at horror games on Steam a couple days ago. Like I was just seeing what was coming out because I like to look at the horror games. I don't know. I kind of like cheesy horror, so I'm probably not that good at it because like I said, I really like Evil Dead 2. But I love The Ring because I think it's just like the face of horror. Like that's like, if you're gonna see a horror game or horror, it's gonna have that little girl standing there with like long hair. It's in everything. It's in everything. And it still looks good. It's a great ass movie. It's a great movie. I love The Ring. I love The Ring. I had I had it on tape, so when I watched it, it always played the tape for me, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die. I don't know. I love the picture thing that they did, where when the people took pictures. Oh my god, how funny when I was talking about that. How funny when I was talking about distorted pictures, I freaking froze. How freaking funny. There's another horror movie that copied that same thing, like when people were haunted or stuff, their faces go like in pictures. I think that's pretty cool. I like that. I loved Evil 2 just because it was crazy silly and it was very self-aware, and I think that Ash is just like a great like concept character. I don't know. I just really liked Evil Dead 2. I really liked it. I guess a horror movie is what you make it because there's so many different genres within horror. Like I think there's like artsy horror, which is like Midsummer, or like even I would say like The Shining was like an OG artsy horror movie. Oh my god, Babadook. Babadook is. I have a funny story with Babadook. Yeah, I feel like that's a very scary one that people forget because it's I know it's horror, but it's like an artsy horror movie. Like it's more like artsy, if that makes any sense. It's more like mental. Babadook It was very scary, and people forget about it, I think, because it's Australian, and I don't know if a lot of people saw it. But I invited my friend over to watch it with me in my dorm in college, and so we were watching it, getting all scared. It was my friend Demi, and she forgot to sign into my dorm room. And then as it was finishing, someone started banging on my door to tell her to leave, but we almost pissed out pants because we were very scared that it was the Babadook. We were very scared that it was the Babadook. And I saw Paranormal Activity in theaters, the first one, and I cried when I left. I cried. I shit you not. I was crying when I left. Why can't you be normal? That's Australia has some bangers. Australia has some bangers. Like Lake Mungo. Lake Mungo is a good one. That one's just an interesting one because it's like kind of horror, kind of just sad. Kind of sad. The original Halloween is like it's goated because they don't really make movies like that. But I like old slashers too. There's just so many genres of horror that it's hard to pick. It's just hard to pick. Yeah, I mean, you should definitely watch it again soon. You should watch Lake Mungo if you like kind of weird like artsy kind of horror that's like not really corny. It's a little slow though. It's a little slow. There's only like one like scary scene in it, but it is very scary. It is very scary. I obviously don't want to ruin any movies, but I don't know. I like movies in general. I haven't liked movies recently, which I hate saying because I feel like I feel like that's such a like bad way of looking at it. Like I just haven't. I'm probably going to see the wrong movies. I thought Longlegs was gonna be really really good, and then I saw Longlegs and I was like, eh. Like I didn't think Longlegs was very good. I did not. I thought Longlegs. The only good part of Longlegs was Nick Cage, and he was not in it enough. Also, I feel like they had a great idea, and then at the end of the movie, they forgot what like the plot of the movie was. Like the plot of the movie just completely falls apart at the end, and I'm like, what? Huh? Oh my god, closing in on 500. Closing in on 500. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe I started just a couple months ago. I started in like the end of I started Twitch in like freaking February. I cannot believe it. I'm like the luckiest person ever. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I also love the which remake do I love? I like the one with Jessica Biel. I like hers because well, probably mostly because she's just like a super hot mama. She's really hot. But like I just think she's very pretty. But I like the original. And it's crazy that they got away with that back then. I don't know. I feel like movies used to be more gory. Like people get shit for movies being too gory now, and I'm like I kind of feel like they used to be more gory. I thought Longlegs was good for the first like 30 minutes or 40 minutes, and then it started getting I'm drawing fish from the Hello Kitty Island Adventure game, but I'm gonna draw some other fishes too. I drew wait, I want to show off my Magikarp. I want to show my Magikarp. I drew this one last night, so I feel like I want to do some Pokemon fish as like mounted. I kind of want to do like different like and I also did Slimy. I did this on stream yesterday. That's kind of what I'm planning on doing. That's what I'm planning on doing. But no, Longlegs just fell apart. I don't know. It wasn't for me. It was too artsy. I don't know. I feel like all the movies now are getting very artsy, and I'm not like I'm not. Hi. I'm not like that. I went to a literal art school, and I'm like I'm not artsy, but I'm artsy, but not like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like movies are artsy not for the right reasons. I feel like they're artsy just to be like, ooh, my cool Oscar-winning movie, and it's like not because they actually have any story. The craziest movie to me, it's a short film. Yeah, it's pretentious. Exactly. It's pretentious. It's like artsy for the sake of nothing. It's artsy for the sake of being artsy. That's what bothers me. That movie, Meet the Johnsons or whatever, by the guy who made Hereditary, where the kid is sexually abusing his father. That's a crazy ass short film. That is crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of I feel like a lot of horror that's really good is Japanese. I like Japanese horror movies because they're like genuinely scary and they always just like really go for it, which I think is fun. I don't know. I can't think of any good modern horror movies. I liked Malignant, which isn't that old. It's like a couple years old, but it was fun. Like it wasn't like a great movie. It was just a fun ride. I don't know. I don't know. I'm usually the type of person who says any movie that entertains me is good, but I wouldn't say that I haven't seen like any actually good movies lately. But I don't know. I like the freaking Fast and Furious movies. So what my judgment is probably poor. I think Fast and Furious movies are fun. I wouldn't say they're good movies. I would not say they're good movies, but I think they're very fun movies. And when I watch a movie, I want to have freaking fun. I want to go there and have fun. I'm not looking for like the most artistic experience. I just want to like laugh and have a good time. I just want to have a good freaking time. I think horror is pretty under. It's just not like a popular genre to begin with, and the people who make horror movies that like genuinely loved horror, I don't know where they are, but they're not making the movies. They're not making movies. Oh yeah, I Train to Busan was really good. Something about Asian horror movies, I feel like they just go a little harder. I feel like they just go a little harder. I feel it reminds me of like people who just love horror making horror movies, and I don't think there's a lot of that left over here. I was to say I will let this distract me. This is distracting me. This is distracting me from that. I freaking love I freaking love Fast and Furious. I love how ridiculous they are. I love their terrible nitrous like explanation. Like it's nothing like how nitrous actually is. I just love it. It's so corny, but I love it. Yeah, Psycho is so good because the main character dies like immediately, which is like really fun. Like it's just like you don't expect it. Obviously, when you've seen the movie a million times, you do expect it, but it's just funny how they did that. It's very Twilight Zone. The episode of the Stranger where she or the Hitchhiker, it reminds me of that. Just the probably just because it's two like cute blonde girls, but it reminds me of that, and that's one of my favorite Twilight Zone episodes. That's one of my favorite. I was gonna say, I think that the funniest moment in all of the Fast and Furious movies is when the I mean, there's so many ridiculous funny movies. Is when the car. Okay, this isn't gonna show, but this is a tractor trailer, and the car goes under the tractor trailer. I was like, do you know how many cement blocks you have to put that up on to get the car under a tractor trailer? The most boosted tractor trailer of all time. It was just such a funny scene because I'm like, who in the world who's ever driven on a road would believe that that's possible? Like, it's so silly. It was just very goofy. It was like, if you know basically anything about cars at all, you'd be like, these movies are ridiculous. But like, it doesn't matter because it's fun. It's fun. It's all about fun. It's family. It's all about family. Dude, I have seen every episode of Twilight Zone many times. It's my favorite. I love Twilight. I wish I was wearing my Twilight Zone outfit right now. I collect Twilight Zone stuff. I'm a big Twilight Zone head. Not to be like annoying about it. I know that I hate when people are like, I love it something so much, but like Twilight Zone was my passion. There's some really scary episodes like with the talking doll and stuff like that. There's some scary ones. There's definitely some spooky episodes. They put a lot of people into space, man. They put a lot of people into space. Rod Serling did like a lot of. He couldn't get away with it back then on TV, but he tried to do a lot of racial racial commentary. He tried. The show, it just makes no sense. Those movies make no like car sense. Like even their drifting they were doing, I was like, this is not drifting. Like, you know what I mean? But like it just was beautiful. It was just beautiful because they're so stupid. They're so beautiful. I'm so glad that I live in Florida and not California because you guys losing the freaking Twilight Zone ride, which sucks. Oh, I thought you were talking about Twilight Zone. I was like, there's definitely people of every colors that go into space. A lot of space episodes. I think that they should never stop making Fast and Furious movies. I think they should make them until Vin Diesel dies, until he croaks, and at that point they should use AI. At that point, they should start using AI. They should never let Vin Diesel rest. Not for a day. Vin Diesel is the funniest poster on the internet. He posts like photos of himself like, and then the caption will be like, "Love your life, man." Like he's such a like a bad poster that it's very entertaining. He's very, very funny. His posts crack me up. They crack me up. He's just so bad at it, but like in the best way ever, where all of his posts are kind of memes. They're all memes. His last name is actually not Diesel, but that's his acting name. His last name is Goofy. His last name is so goofy. Wait, let me get up Vin Diesel's last name because it's like a fancy rich guy name. It's very funny. Vin Diesel last name. Also, what the hell is Vin Diesel? Vin Diesel last name. Hold on. It's so funny. Sinclair. His name is Mark Sinclair. It's the funniest shit ever. I can see why he changed it to Vin Diesel. But like what he is like a true mystery. What the hell is what is he? Like he could be any race. He could literally be any race, which is his beauty, is that he could be anything. We're all kind of Vin Diesel. He could be just white, he could be half black, he could be Spanish. I think he's Puerto Rican in my mind. I've decided he's Puerto Rican, but That's just, I'm trying to make him canonically closer to me. I'm just making him the same thing that I am. He's just Italian and Puerto Rican. No, he's not. No, he's not because he's Puerto Rican and Italian. See, every single person can claim Vin Diesel because we can all claim Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel belongs to all of us. Yeah, apparently they him and The Rock hate each other, which is so funny. I'm on Team Vin Diesel because I imagine The Rock is extremely annoying. I'm so sorry for saying this because I know everyone freaking loves The Rock, but like I imagine The Rock is just like a very annoying person. I don't know. I feel bad because I try not to ever be a hater, but like I don't like The Rock that much. I don't like him. Something about him is like too nice and too happy. At least Vin Diesel is like he's might be weird, but like I imagine he's like very honest and like he is just who he is. I don't like being a hater, man. I don't like being a hater. Yeah, I know you love being a hater. You said I was a boy earlier. You said I was a boy. But that's okay. I still love you all. Yeah, I don't think I like The Rock. I don't think I like The Rock. He's just too perfect, and he's like in all of his movies he plays the same character. Vin Diesel is weird, but in a beautiful and honest way. In a way that's beautiful and honest. In a way that's honest, you know? I love freaks, and Vin Diesel has freak energy. Vin Diesel has true, powerful freak energy. He seems like a strange man, though. He seems like a strange dude. I don't know. I just love his Facebook posts because it reminds me of like a dad who suddenly discovers the internet. Yeah, The Rock's every movie The Rock does is like I'm big and strong and I have to hold a baby. Hmm? I'm big and strong and I'm stupid. Like that is The Rock's rules. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate being a hater. I really try to stay positive as much as possible, but that is all his rules to me. I just don't like the way that this fish is coming out. I think I should scream. Ah! I've tried to draw this fish twice now, and I'm not happy with it. It's the worst of all the fishes. It's the worst of all the fishes. I will keep hustling. I will push through. I will push through until the end. I think that, who's the other one? Is it Tom Hardy? Who's the other one who's like a wrestler and, they became an actor? Is it Tom Hardy? Or is Tom Hardy just an actor? It very well he could just be an actor. I could be being stupid. I thought he was a wrestler. I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of wrestler actors. Maybe because wrestling is acting. I mean, nothing wrong with that. But isn't WrestleMania this weekend or next weekend? Is WrestleMania next weekend? Tom Hardy, I think, says he hooks up with guys or something like that, which is totally fine. But I thought he said that. I thought he said that he occasionally does. Maybe I'm totally misremembering, or it was a meme. Probably was a meme, but in my mind, it's canon. In my mind, he canonically is bisexual. He's bi. He can do whatever he wants with whoever he wants. He's Tom Hardy. He's Tom Hardy, baby. He can do whatever he wants. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. I don't care. It's not my business, love. You do what you want. And even if it was my business, I wouldn't care. I would not care. Do whatever you want. Life is short. Life is short, man. Life is short. I feel like that's just, as you get older, you're just like, whatever. Whatever. I don't judge. I don't judge. Judging is a waste of time. And there's no reason to judge, man. There's no reason. Yeah, you're 100% right. It's a health thing. It's a health thing. It's literally for his health. I remember when that sick, disgusting freak, the one who was molesting all the Olympians, he was like, I was giving them like some kind of rectal treatment. Like that was his excuse, and it was like, dude, you suck. You just suck. Why? Just I never understand when people are caught and they can't just like own up. I feel like it's better to just own up to what you did. You know? Just say you're horrible. Just say you suck. But I remember that was his weird excuse for it, and the people interviewing him were like, Huh? What? Alright. So we're gonna merge this. Fishies! Sorry, I'm excited for fishies now. Larry Nasser. He was just a bad person. He was a bad person, man. That's the worst thing you could do is, like, prey on the innocent. Prey on the freaking innocent, man. But anyways, changing the subject. I want to draw so many fishies. I'm just so into fishies right now. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I love drawing fishies. I want to get a fishing simulator game. I can't right now, but I'm going to look up a good one. But I literally just want to play any game where I could fish. I just want to play any game where I could fish. I also hate when people commit crimes and they don't want to serve time for it, and it's like, well, you did it, so that's like Ted Bundy. I remember he was like crying because he didn't want to be executed, and it's like, did you think the people that you killed wanted to die? Did you think that or something? I don't know. I bet they did not. Sorry, I get very passionate. I'm very passionate about justice. I'm very passionate about justice. I'm that not like crazy, but it just bothers me because I was like, what a stupid thing. Like, how dare you beg for your life when you are a serial killer? When you're a freaking serial killer. I did like that they like extracted a bunch of information from him and they're like, no, you're dying anyways. No, you're gonna go anyways. They were just like using him for information like the day before. And then there was a bunch of people outside the courthouse with like barbecues, like having a party. That was kind of goated. That was kind of goated. I'm not. I was gonna say I'm not a Ted Bundy fan, but like, yeah, yeah. I don't think many people are. Yeah, I don't think many people are. I can't say that's. I can't say that's popular. I can't say that. I made a mistake here. This is supposed to be darker. Oopsie, I made a boo boo. I made a boo boo. I love watching documentaries about serial killer, but the funniest one I watch is one where it's like, um, evilest serial killers, and I'm like, they're all evil. Like, it's called, look, it's called evil serial. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love drawing these fishies. They're all evil. Like, what do you mean evil serial killers? I think they're all bad. I don't know of any good ones. Maybe there's someone I'm missing. I mean, I guess if you're like Dexter and you kill people who are really bad, but like at the same time, who are you then to decide that? Maybe they suck, but like who are you to pick that up? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's not for me to decide. Hopefully I never have any interaction with a serial killer. Hopefully I have no interaction with a serial killer. I would hope not. I hope that I never meet one in my life. There's a chance that all of us have met one. Isn't that crazy? Like, they say there's always like 50 active serial killers in every state, which is just like nuts. Not 50 in every state, like 50 in the country or in the US. I don't know about other countries. And it's probably low. I mean, I don't know, but they also have different, I guess, definitions for serial killers. Why are we talking about serial killers? I'm like drawing a happy fish and I'm like, serial killers. Serial killers. But anyways, yeah, serial killers. No, I think murder is bad. Murder's bad. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you for jumping into the chat. Jumping. I appreciate you very much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have a great weekend. Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess you never know. I guess you just never know with people. There's a lot of bad people out there. Lots of bad people out there, man. Jeez. Someone from my hometown murdered their dad too, and it was like, it was over money, and it's like, just grow up and get a freaking job. Just grow. It's like a kid that was like getting kicked out of his house or something like that, and it's like, just grow up. Like, it sucks, but like, you have to grow up eventually. Jesus. You don't have to go that way. You don't have to go that route. I feel bad for her if she had nothing to do with it. If it was truly like she didn't know anything about it, then I feel bad for her because, like, even if she's a bad person for cheating or sleeping with a married guy, like, most people aren't expecting that the guy that they're hooking up with is gonna be a murderer, you know? I think she knew that he had a wife and kids. But I don't think that she knew he was gonna kill them. I don't know. Maybe I don't know enough about it. Jesus, no, I do not remember it, but I'm gonna look it up. Baby Maddox. I do remember the name though. Is that the one? Wait, isn't that the kid who got turned back? Like, they turned him into, like, they gave him to another family? Is that kid? I'm looking it up. But yeah, if she only knew that he had a wife, I mean, that's shitty, but it's not the same as knowing he's gonna. Baby Maddox. Oh no, that's horrible, man. That's really sad. A kid I went to high school with and was in high school with murdered his son. Like, it was like very crazy, but the kid was always a jerk, so it's not really that surprising. There's just bad people. There's just shitty people, man. I don't know. I mean, I have to see the evidence before I would accuse. I have to just see the evidence. Why is everyone murderers? What's going on? Why is there such a high murder? Why is everyone murdering? What's going on with the murders? I feel like the world's getting a little too murdery. I feel like we're getting a little comfortable with yeeting people. I feel like we're getting a little comfortable with eating people, man. This is not a true crime channel. I don't know enough about all this stuff. All I know is that it's bad and that people should not do it. I kind of want to get rid of the gills, but like I kind of don't because it's going to take a lot of work. I don't know. I'm going to play with them. Playing with the gills. Playing with the gills. I've met a lot of people. I've met a couple other people. I don't know many. I've heard of other people. I haven't physically met another person ever in my life. When I was born, they put me in this stream lab, like in this little lab, and they told me that I would one day stream, but I haven't. This is my first time interacting with others. This is my first time interacting with others. So let me know if I'm doing okay. Let me know if I'm doing all right. Dude, justice for John Bonet. I feel bad that John Bonet's become like a freaking meme. Like, she is like a meme at this point, which is so sad because it is a little girl who died. I think it was her brother, honestly. That's my guess, but I don't know enough about the case. Yeah, they gave me lots of cool clothes. They gave me a boo hat. They told me I have to watch a shit ton of anime, and I have to play a lot of Nintendo games, and so that way I could draw mostly Nintendo and anime and Pokemon on streams. I thought the brother did it. I mean, I thought it was an accident. I don't think the brother killed her on purpose. I think he was playing rough and he was being a bad boy and he killed her that way. That's just what I think happened. That's what I think happened. I don't know though. I don't know. It's just sad. It's sad all around. If that's the case, I feel pity for the parents. Not that they should have hidden it, but I do feel pity for them because I can't imagine what you do in that scenario if you know that one of your kids did that to the other. I'm sure they should have just told the police that, but I think that I think it was an accident that went wrong, and I think the weird part is staging it to look like a sexual assault. Like, that's the part that confuses me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, well, aliens got her and then left her, I guess. I guess the aliens said, actually, we don't want to be involved in this. We don't want to be involved in this. Alright. Let me put like a dark brown as the color, as the background. I have to blend that. Ugh, I hate blending. I hate having to blend. Oh, I hate having to blend these little colors. It's like just not my thing. I'm not a blender. I don't have blending abilities. I don't have any blending abilities at all. I'm very bad at it. I cannot do a smooth blend to save my life. Okay. Ah! That looks bad. Oh god, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I mean, I try to avoid true crime stuff though, like in general, because I feel like it makes me depressed. It makes me depressed that there's so many bad people out in the world that are willing to hurt other people. Like when my town, it was going crazy because my hometown is where this guy murdered his kid that I went to high school with, and everyone was talking about it for so long, and it just made me very sad that there's just such bad people. Like, how could you kill your own kid? What a freaking piece of scum you must be. That's like, your kid is like the one person on earth who like fully relies on you. They like fully freaking rely on you. A little kid too. He was like 5 years old. I don't get it. Thank God I don't get it. I'm happy that I don't get it. I'm glad that I don't get it. I could never hurt a kid though. Kids are awesome. Kids are goated. Kids are freaking goated. Kids are the best. They're very fun to hang out with. They're so funny and they're so honest. Like, I have a lot of freckles. You can't really see it because the camera's moving away. I have a lot of freckles, and but I also used to get acne. So I always used to just say, "Oh, these are my freckles." But then one day, my little cousin pointed out my pimples, and she was like, "Oh, those are your ugly freckles." And I was like, "Damn, she clocked my ass. But kids are very honest. Kids are quite honest. I cannot believe the prospect that I can be a mother one day. Can you fathom that? I'm such an insane person. I can't fathom it. My kids will say, "Mom, your butt is so ginormous." Like all those memes when the moms are like, Timmy. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but all those parents take videos of their kids calling them fat ass. I've seen so many of those videos. I mean, who doesn't have a bit of a hairy areola? If we're being realistic, everyone does. They just shave it. That's normal. That's freaking normal. I mean, women have a time period, but I'm only 30, and I'm like freshly 30. So like, there's always a chance. Well, boys' nipples are different, and you probably do have hairy nipples, or you have extremely small nipples. That's less space. That's just less space for you to have hairy nipples. Mm, I think that everyone gets a couple hairs on their nips. Come on. Let's not be ridiculous. Let's not be ridiculous. It happens to the best of us. What do fish have noses? I guess the nose. Nope. Definitely. I'm not going to put it up there. No way. No, that looks terrifying. That looks so scary. I don't know. I mean, to each every nipple is beautiful. I've never seen a bad nipple. Every nipple is unique and lovely. Every nipple is a unique, lovely masterpiece, you know? Every nipple is gorgeous. What can I say? What can I say? They're all perfection. Fish got nose. Fish nose. They're like, I think the fish nose is like that. I think they'd be like that. It'd be like silly and stupid. I mean, I just want this one to look really dumb. I want this one to look silly and dumb. I have to see. I don't know. I have to see them. But every boobs are good boobs. Every boobs is good boobs. I think if boobs are in front of you, you enjoy the boobs, regardless. Oh no, I don't want to ruin his cool head shape with this hat though. Maybe I'll make it a smaller hat. Maybe I'll give him a tiny hat. Maybe I'll give him a tiny hat. Maybe you're just not a true booby fan. Maybe you're not a true booby fan. You just are too judgmental of boobies. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. You're just not a true booby head. Not a booby head. I just think they're all goated. What can I say? What can I say? I think they're good. All boobies are good. Alright. Enough boobies. Enough boobies. I can't believe I'm saying that, but enough boobies. Back to work. Back to serious work. I mean, I'm pro anything. I'm pro boobs, butt, peen. It's all great. It's all fantastic, lovely stuff. Congrats to anyone who has anything. They're beautiful and wonderful. How lovely it is to be a living person. You know? It's quite lovely. Okay, maybe I'll make the inside of him like reddish because it's like gore. And then he could have like a little fishbone hanging out at the bottom. I don't know what a fishbone honestly would look like in this scenario. I don't know what that would look like. I think it would I'm just going to make it coming out like this. And then make it like broken. I don't know what a fish head bone would look like. I don't think it would look like this, but I don't know. He's so happy to be dead. He's just happy. He's got like a cold dead stare. Maybe I'll just give him one of these. I'll just slap him on with one of these. He's got a cold dead stare. Maybe I can give him the X eyes, but I feel like the happy face is funnier. I feel like the happy face is funnier. He doesn't know. He just doesn't know he's dead. It hasn't hit him yet. Hasn't hit the man. Hasn't hit the man. I think that size is not all that matters. It's not all about size. It's not all about size. It's a very closed-minded way of looking at it. That's a very closed-minded way of approaching anything. It's all about how you use your stuff. I'm trying to do a nice art stream, and you're talking about hitting myself in the face with my boobs. Come on, guys. Come on. I'm just trying to do an art stream. I'm trying to do a nice, peaceful art stream. I've changed. I'm a new person. Alright. I'm drawing a happy fish. A dead fish. I'm drawing a dead fish. I'm just trying to be a nice, wholesome art streamer. A nice, wholesome art streamer. I've been clearing my thirst traps for days. I've been clearing them for days. Ugh, I'm so itchy. I'm not dangerous. I'm like the least dangerous person on earth. I'm very non-dangerous. I'm very non-dangerous. I don't regret it, but I don't want to keep doing it, if that makes any sense. I don't regret it, but I want to move on. I want to move on to art and just not that kind of stuff. Nothing wrong with it. I don't think I did anything wrong, but I'm moving on. I'm changing my ways. I'm growing up a little bit. I'm growing up. I am 30 now. Time to grow up, you know? Time to grow up a bit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my very, very best. I'm so itchy, man. I'm so itchy. My cat did a number on me. My cat did a number on me. I'm allergic to my cat, and He does a number on me all the time. Like, he always makes me super itchy, but I will never get rid of him. Ever. Ever in a million years. I don't care how allergic you are to an animal. You never get rid of them. Never. I can fight these allergies, man. I can fight these allergies forever. He's just so happy, this little fish. This little dude. He's just a happy dude. Just a happy dude. He just doesn't even realize, I think, that he's dead yet. He doesn't even know. Alright. Oh. I think that it is hard going from thirst trapping to not thirst trapping. Not for any personal reasons, not because I want to do it, but just because it's hard to, like, change people's perspective. It's not like a Mia Khalifa or anything like that. It's just hard. I can imagine how hard it is for her. Although she still kind of does it, so I don't really understand if she is pro porn or anti porn. Honestly, I don't really understand her mindset. I don't understand it. Irish to Australian. Irish to Australian. I'm glad you're not allergic. They need you. Those kitties need you. They need you, man. I do every accent. I truly do every accent. I'm very glad that you wrangle the feral kitties. That makes me extremely happy. I pray every night for the kitties that good people will take care of them. That's my prayer for kitties every single night, and you fulfill it. Bagel is sleeping. She's next to me, but she's snapping. She's snapping. She's doing her thing. She's doing her eepy thing. She eep. She was super cuddly this morning. She was I wake up and she's so cuddly. She's so cuddly. Okay, fine. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. All right, fine. I will retrieve the child. Hold on. Okay. All right. Hello. Bagel, look at the camera. Look at the camera. You're such a pretty girl. You're such a pretty girl. You look dead, Bagel. You look dead. Bagel? Bagel? She keeps turning away. Oh, Bagel! She's sticking her butthole in my face. Hold on, I gotta... no, Bagel, don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. They want to see you, babe. They want to see you. They want to see how pretty you are. She's so cute. She is my top tier, my beautiful Bengal cat. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. She's not feeling it. She's not feeling it. That was the best we're gonna get. She is a cutie patootie. She is a cutie patootie. It was very nice when I was trying to show her to you guys, and she was showing her shoving her butthole in my nose. My face was here, and her butthole was like. Yeah, the camera zooming in is the funniest part. I was like trying to avoid that, and then the camera was just like. Oh, if I get really close, it moves back. It moves back. Yeah, Bagel is not feeling it. Wait, where's Peppo? Okay, all right, fine. I'll do it. I'll do a second one. I'll do a second run. Oh. Peppo! He's being such a good boy. He's being such a good boy. He's literally just a floof. No, baby. Hello. Hello. Papit. 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 Oh, he's slicing my throat. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I love cats too. That's why I have two of them. I have two of them. You know, with cats, if it's just a butthole going in your nose, consider yourself lucky. It could always be a million times worse. He's large. He's literally just chilling. Bagel was like, and Peppo's like, whatever. I think it's because he used to live outside. He's very chill. Although, I do have one problem with him, which is that when I put food out, he eats it so fast that he makes himself throw up, like without fail, every single day, multiple times a day, and it's like. I have to, like, put out, like, a couple of pieces of food at a time, or else he will throw it up. I don't know. I don't know why he's like that. I think it's because he's from outside and he's not used to having, like, so much food. Maybe. I'm gonna see how this looks if I do the black. If I do, like, black things. Oh my god, I'm all sweaty now. I'm all sweaty from wrangling my beast. Pfft. I can't see him. I literally cannot see Peppo's butt, his anything. I cannot see. It's all a mystery to me. Little empty ball sack is extremely funny sounding. Do you have, like, is it like a hairless cat? No, I think I like these better as eyes. Is it like a hairless cat? Oh my god. I'm so allergic to him that now I'm just incredibly itchy. I'm not trying to, like, pull boogers out of my nose. I'm trying to wipe my nose. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm not trying to pull boogers out, I swear. Oh, I swear. It's not me. That ain't me. I'm not trying to do that. I would never try to do that. He needs his little top hat to be like, oh, it needs to be shaped a little better. It needs to be shaped a little better. It needs that. I think I should draw, kitties on stream. I should do a kitty stream. Kitty stream. Kitty stream. Not a titty stream. Kitty stream. Kitty stream. Kitty stream. That would be delightful. That would be a delightful treat for all. That would be a delightful treat for all. Oh my god, I'm so itchy now. I've been attacked by the floof. The freaking floof man got me. The freaking floof man. The freaking floof man. Okay, that's a happy little fish. That's a happy little fish. He's very happy to be him. He's very happy. I love, the funnest part about drawing is that you get to draw something and then be like, boop, and it's gone. It's gone. Kitty is a double entendre. It is. Fish. Fish. I don't know. Should I draw another fish? I drew this background this morning, but I have no idea. I was going to put a Pokemon in it, and I don't know which Pokemon to draw. So I have to draw that. And then have this one that I have to put a... I don't know if these polka dots are too crazy. I wanted it to look silly, but I think the polka dots are too crazy. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Maybe I'll get rid of the polka dots, because I think they're just too nuts. I thought it was a funny idea, but then I was like... Ooh, yeah. I want to draw a bunch of backgrounds and just put random Pokemons in it. My goal is ultimately I want to draw every Pokemon. Like, just every Pokemon, but it's so hard. Aww, that's so sweet, though. I'm so glad that you work with animals. You're goated. You are goated. Working with animals makes you goated because that's I pray for that. You literally, you're the best. You're the freaking best, dude. Working with animals is awesome. Is awesome. I mean, I don't know about thinking about the cat's balls and you know, I don't know about all that. Dude, when my cat had to get spayed, oh my god, I waited too long. I waited till she was 6 months, and the noises she was making and heat were so scary. I was like, you cannot possibly be this freaking horny. There's no way you're this freaking horny, girl. You cannot be this horny. It cannot be this bad. She was making sounds that were like, I thought have a good night, that I did not know could come out of an animal's mouth. She was producing monstrous noises when she had her first heat. It was pretty crazy. Maybe I'll do like an orange coral up here or something. I don't know. I suck at drawing backgrounds. Backgrounds are very hard for me. I'm not good at them, and they should where I struggle. Oh, and I was drawing I mean, I'm not so, like, scream at the the top of my lungs horny. That's a little excessive, I think. I think that's a little bit crazy. She was kind of going crazy. She kind of had to chill a little bit. She had to chill. Mudkip! So I was doing this, where I did the copy the art and redraw it in my own style, but I don't know if that's, like, any fun for anyone. Dude, she was like, like, she was making these crazy noises and faces that I did not even know a cat could make. Like, when she was screaming, I'm just gonna draw it real quick, because it was like, she would go completely flat, like a pancake. Like, her ears would go like this, and her face would go, like, flat, and her eyes would be flat, and then suddenly she'd be like, mouth open, teefies, and then flat head, and then he's flat. She would be, like, making these insane faces, and it was so scary. It was, like, from this flat to, like, screaming at the top of her lungs, like, ah! It was very funny. These drawings make no sense, but I was trying to explain how weird looking she was. It was very scary. It was dark times. It was dark times. And I called the vet and I was like, you have to help me. I'm gonna get evicted if she doesn't shut the hell up. Because I was legitimately afraid people were gonna make complaints to my landlord that my cat was being so loud. But I was gonna draw these, like redraw these, but then I'm like, that kind of just feels like copying. I don't know. I mean, I know it's my style, so it's different, but it kind of just feels like copying. So I don't know. But it is Mudkip. It is Mudkip. I also don't know if this style is like too plain. I don't know. I don't know if we like this style. We're working on it. We're working on it. I'm trying to also work on my art portfolio for like jobs and stuff, and it's very stressful. It's very stressful. And I'm sending it out to people, and it just sucks sending it out to people and like not knowing if how many people are gonna say no. He's a happy boy. He's a happy boy. I mean, I can't take credit for the pose or anything because like I did just copy the. I wasn't gonna say trace, but I did not trace. This is my own drawing. I did just copy this and like do it in my style. Redo it in my style. Luckily, I draw on camera, so I can never be accused of tracing because that would be my nightmare. That would be my nightmare. I know a YouTuber that got canceled for that, and I was like, damn, bitch, you shouldn't have done that. You should not have done that. That's not very good. I don't know. Okay. Oh my god. I don't know. I could also do the oarfish from Animal Crossing. We do that one too. I have a lot of options right now. I think if I do the oarfish from Animal Crossing, I'd want to just do it like. I'm kind of just gonna. I wish I could take him out of there and just steal this background, just to do that. I think that I can do that. I think I can. I'm just gonna steal the background a little bit. I'm just gonna steal it. Oh, I'm just gonna steal it. Good afternoon. I'm sorry that you I haven't seen you for a while, Hayden. I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm going to go like this, and then like this. No. I think I'm gonna. No, the oarfish would be really deep in the ocean, right? The oarfish would be like deep in the ocean, I think. I like the oarfish. I think the oarfish is pretty cool. I like the oarfish. I think that it's a legendary pull. I know it's like a harder one to get on Animal Crossing, but nothing in Animal Crossing is that hard. Actually, that's not true because there's a couple fish on Animal Crossing I really wanted to get that I never freaking got. I never got them. I really wanted them. And they were just too hard. They were too freaking hard. I don't know how to do the light down here because it's like the bottom of the ocean. It's very dark. But I'm going to do the same thing where it's just like shadows of seaweed and stuff like that. So it's not like that serious. It's just going to be like shadows of stuff. I suck at backgrounds. I'm the worst. I'm the literal worst at backgrounds, but they must get done, so I force myself to do them, but I don't like them. I never got the goldenrod. I never did. I never got the goldenrod. I never did. It sucked. It was for that one fish that's really hard to catch. I mean, there's a couple of them, but it was just whorefish. You're not very nice to me, Rumstep. I think that you probably are trying to troll me sometimes, but it's never gonna work because I'm too stupid to realize, so it never works. There's so many people who are mean to me on Twitter, and I'm like, I never understand what they're saying, so I'm just like, thank you. Oh, I'm too stupid sometimes to realize when I'm being trolled. Okay. I don't remember which fish it was, but it was at the top of a cliff. That's all I remember. It was at the top of a cliff. Maybe it was that. It was hard to find, and it was like a super rare that you had to catch like at nights when it was raining. I don't remember, but it was very annoying. That's what I remember about it. It was very annoying. It was very tough. And I never got it. All I know is that I have to... Well, I'm trying to do better in the Hello Kitty game. I'm trying to get everything in the Hello Kitty game. I'd like to 100% the Hello Kitty game. I messed up because I made this not round, and I made the other ones too round. Oh, no. Okay, so it wasn't that, because I remember catching that a couple times. It wasn't that. It was like the very top layer of, a very top layer of something. It was at the top. Alright, so maybe this is how I'll do this, and then I will put in some darker areas, like, just make up something. Like, it doesn't have to make any sense. Alright, sure, why not? That did not work at all. Okay. I want to add, I think the oarfish. I'm just gonna literally just Google oarfish. I think maybe I'll go here. Oarfish. 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 Think that's that. Oh, they're so freaky looking. They're so freaky looking. I don't know why they call it the doomsday fish. I think it's because they only come up into their land when it's the end of the world supposedly. But I'm sure that's just a myth. I'm sure that's just a myth. I really hope that's just a myth because we have been seeing them. We have been seeing them. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. No, I used to get that type of fish at the see, I don't know how I want it to look. Maybe I'll have it like come out like that. I want it. This thing's freaky. Why does this thing not get more attention as being just like a weird freaky animal? Like, why are people afraid of snakes and then they're not afraid of this? Like, this thing exists and they're just like, whatever. This is probably the scariest animal that I've ever seen in my life. Just casually, just the most terrifying animal I've ever seen. Just casually. Because I feel like I did not know it existed until I caught them in Animal Crossing and I was like, oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this, but I have to draw it. I have to draw it naturally. Yeah, they're scary. They're very scary looking. They're very freaky looking. They're very scary. He's a freaky boy. And he's real. I think they get to like 13 or 14 feet long. They're like huge. People are afraid of the wrong fish, man. They're afraid of snakes. Meanwhile, this fish exists. I'm more afraid of this thing than a great white shark. This thing scares me much more. I think that I want it to be smooth. I think that in Animal Crossing they're very smooth. I think in Animal Crossing they're smooth. They're not like this lumpy. I made it too lumpy. Hagfish. Hagfish. I have to draw it. If there's something weird and strange, I've got to draw it. I've got to draw it. Maybe I should just do an exact one and then I can... Before I try and be fancy with it, I should just actually try and draw how it looks. Which is like big lips. And then it's got these weird things that boop, 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 boop. And then it's got like that. Then it's got like that. And then I'm going to give it a big giant eyeball. Big giant eyeball. I like hagfish. I like hagfish. I like all the freaky fish. All the freaky fish are good fish. It's not their fault they're freaky. Like, the blobfish isn't even freaky. He doesn't even get, he gets too much hate. He's not even freaky. He's just, like, abused. The blobfish is just abused, and we treat him like crap for it. We treat him like crap for it, and he's not, they're not even ugly. They're not even ugly. They just get pulled up too quickly. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. And even if they were ugly, they're freaking fish. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Be nice to the fish. Be nice to the fish. Be nice. Please, I'm begging you, be nice. I don't know. I love animals. I love animals, and I love drawing animals, so any weird animal, I'm like, yes, I have to draw this weird freak. This weird freak must be drawn. This weird freak must be drawn. I think every fish looks like it's frowning all the time. Most fish are like, I feel like that's every fish. Could be wrong, but I feel like that's a lot of fish. Monkfish. Monkfish. Wait, hold on. Monkfish. Monkfish. Oh, God. He's a freaky boy. He's a freaky boy. He's a freaky boy. Save picture. Save to photos. Seeing him get eaten makes me very sad. I don't want that boy to get eaten. I don't want that boy to get eaten. I'm also going to get up a random Pokemon because I always like to do a little random Pokemon drawing. Every stream, I just squeeze one in. Watch is going to be the hardest one to draw. Watch is going to be literally the hardest one to draw ever. Oh, no, it's very easy. Very easy. Shieldon. Shieldon. Do they taste good? I've never had one. Oh, look at how I type. Look at how I type. That's good. That's really good. Pokemon card. I don't know. I don't know if I could eat that. There's no meat on it. What even do you eat? This looks like it's into weird BDSM or something. I don't know if I like the vibes. I don't know if I like his vibes. But I'm going to draw him. I'm going to draw him. Okay, so this is my oarfish in process. I have 15 drawings going on that have nothing to do with each other, and I'm like, time to add another one. Time to add another one. Okay. Alright, I've got to add another fish. Not another fish. I have to draw the, another drawings. I can't, my brain can't work, like, I can never do those paintings that are like, I spent 700 hours on this painting. It's like, I could simply not do that. That's not for me. I need to be focused on 5,000 things at once. I need to be focused. What is this weird BDSM helmet that it's wearing? What is this thing? I mean, I hate to keep calling it that, but like, what is it? What is it? Someone who knows more about this Pokemon. That's not his face. Jesus, that's just his face. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I was gonna. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that his face is a weird mask. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I sound like literally he's got the Peyton Manning, but like it's like scary because it's metal. It looks like a scary mask. Cubone's at least cute. Cubone's at least got some cuteness going on. He's got some cuteness. This is something powerful. This is something obscene. This is something obscene. Why is he smelling the flowers? He has no nose. He's got no nose. He's smelling the flowers, but he's got no nose. He's wasting his time. He's wasting his time. All right, I gotta redraw the face because the face is really bad. The face is really bad. The face doesn't look like a face. But to be fair, like, what the hell is even this? What the hell is even this? He's very upsetting. He's upsetting me. His existence upsets me. His existence. What gen is he? What gen? Because he's disturbing me. He's upsetting my vibes. He literally has Gimp vibes. He's got Gimp vibes. All right. Gen 4? Curious. Curious. Very curious. He looks like some Sword and Shield. I know he's not, but he would remind me of the shit that they came out with Sword and Shield that's like horrible and disturbing. I don't even know how to color that. I'm scared to color that. He looks like a freak. He looks like a nasty boy. He looks like a nasty boy. Like, I'm never afraid to get into coloring, but this, I'm like, I don't know how to even approach this. I think there's a tree, like, right there. I'm trying to include the backgrounds a little bit. Like, when I do these copies, because, well, when I do these, like, yeah, they're like copies of the card art in my style. That's true. It is a shield. It is a shield. I don't know. I was hoping to draw something cute. Watch it. I'm going to do the generator one more time just to see what I get and watch it be Piplup or something. I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad that I got this thing and the generator gives me something cute next time. That's going to be exactly what happens. Let me flip him. Let me flip him. You realize all your mistakes when you flip. I don't know. It's like he looks like a bird or something. I'm doing something wrong. Oh, maybe his eyes are supposed to be farther apart. Yeah. That happens to the best of us. I'm so afraid of bears. Bears are the only animal that I'm scared of. I love them. I think they're cute. But they do scare me. They do scare me. They do make me nervous. I'm going to just see what the Pokemon generator says, because watch it be something adorable. Watch it be something freaking adorable. Or it's going to be, I will look at its evolution. I'm sure it makes sense. It's just, all of these are better than what I got. Slowpoke, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Let me look it up. Let me look it up to see if I have the right thing in my head. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. He's also hideous, so it makes perfect sense. It's like a castle. It's like a sword in a castle line. Like, I don't know. He's also scary looking though. He's also freaky. He's also freaky. He's a freak. He's a freak. My life is like, not my life, but my choices right now are Orphish or this terrifying Pokemon. What options I have? Oh, what options? Oh, what options? Terrifying Pokemon or the Orphish? It's not as if I can't just draw anything, but I'm committed to drawing something that I started. Just sucked up so much air. I just sucked up so much air. I just sucked up a lot of air. I hate when that happens. I hate when I'm breathing and I'm like, I'd be sucking up air. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. I don't want to draw him. He's disturbing my peace. He's disturbing my peace. I just sounded like Ernie. Just sounded like Ernie. He's cute from like a strange person. I like his eyes. I can't lie. I like his eyes. They are cute. His eyes are kind of cutie. Maybe he's cuter than I think. Maybe he'll grow on me. Maybe he'll kind of grow on me. Maybe he'll grow on me. He does have some cute features, okay? He does have a stupid little head. Okay. Maybe I'm being too harsh on the fellow. Maybe I'm being too harsh on the little guy. Maybe I'm being just too cruel. Maybe he deserves some compassion. He deserves some freaking compassion. He's just a baby. He's just a freaking baby. He's also a tough baby. Jesus. High defenses on a tough little baby. Well, he's a baby still. I guess he deserves to be treated with respect and dignity. And a dignity. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how I'm going to draw this helmet that's going to not look strange. Because when I draw it, I'm pretty sure no matter how I draw it, it's going to look strange. It's just strange looking to have this thing on your head. It's just kind of strange looking to have this thing on your head. It's just a little abnormal to have this thing. Then it's got like this. It's got like that, I think. And then this is like a lighter gray. I don't know. It's freaky. It's not cute. It's not cute. I can convince myself it's cute, but it's not cute. It's not cute. He's freaky. If he wasn't wearing this helmet, he'd be cute. If he wasn't wearing the little helmet, he'd be cute. And then it's got like the gray over its nosy, over its schnoz. I like how I don't want to draw this, but I'm forcing myself to draw it. I can't stop it. Like if I tell myself I have to draw it, I'm like I have to draw it, even if I don't want to. Even if I don't want to. I'm surprised it's weak to fighting. I would think that would be like, not at all. Like I would not think it was weak to fighting. That would not be my guess. That would not be my guess. I would think that was a not a problem for this dude. I would think it was weak to like. I don't know. He just doesn't give the vibe. He just doesn't give the vibe. I feel like if in an actual fight, this little guy would just get taken out immediately. He would just die. He would just die on the front lines. He would just perish. He would just perish. Rip your face off, young man. Rip it off. Rip it off. I want to see what you actually look like. I bet you're so cute. I bet you're so cute. It's like Cubone. It's like freaking Cubone, man. So cute. Just to take the thing off your head. Just take the freaking thing off. Just take the thing off. My head is so sweaty. I've got such a severely sweaty head at this moment. It's crazy. It's a crazy. I have such a sweaty head. Such a sweaty, sweaty head. Okay. Alright. 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 He looks stupid. He looks stupid. I don't like him. I don't like him. He's making me uncomfortable. He's ruining my vibe. He's kind of ruining my vibe. I mean, granted, this is their first stage. Like, it's gonna look bad, but he looks particularly stupid. I've been wearing this beanie forever. I wear this beanie constantly. It does get washed. I promise I wash my beanie with my clothes. I wash my beanie with my clothes. I have several beanies. They all get washed, okay? I want this Gengar beanie really bad, but it's $30 freaking dollars. It's like my dream beanie, but I'm not spending $30 on it. It looks like a Gengar. It has Gengar like ears and stuff. It's very cool. It's very cool. Okay, so he looks dumb. So he looks freaking dumb. I don't know. I'm not a fan of him. I don't know. I don't think I want to end with him. I'll come back. I'll go back to the Orphish and I'll come back to him. Actually, I was also working on this. I have so many drawings that it's like sickening. Like I need to just focus on one thing, but I can't do it. I can't because I was also working on this little ghosty dude. That's not like a it's not like it's just a straight up ghost. It's just a ghosty dude. It's not a Pokemon. It's just a ghost. It's just a ghost. I like when ghosts have these arms that are like this. Because I'm trying to do some non-fan art stuff for my portfolio for jobs. I'm trying to work on that too. Sorry. I just like get distracted so easily. There's something seriously wrong with my brain. There's something wrong with my brain. I cannot stay focused on one topic for any... Ooh, maybe I'll have it doing like a tail. See? See? I cannot stay focused. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. Maybe it's like falling apart in its little trail. Maybe it's kind of falling apart. It would be so nice if I could focus. It would be so sweet. It would be so sweet. Maybe I can make it look like empty. Make it look like a little empty guy. Little empty dude. Little empty dude. One day I'm going to come on here and just work on one drawing and focus on nothing else. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe one day I'll finally do it. I'll just focus on one drawing. That'll be the day. That'll be the day. It's never going to happen, but it could be the day. It could be the day. I also wanted to put something else on here. I wanted to put a background, maybe. little background, like purple, pinkish background. A little purple, pink background. So what's everyone's weekend plans? What's everyone doing this weekend? I do not have any crazy plans this weekend. I have a very boring weekend ahead. I have a very boring weekend ahead. I don't have anything booked. I never have anything booked. I live a very boring life. I live like the most boring life you could possibly live. And I love it. And I love it. I don't want to change it. But I have no plans. No big plans. Oh, it's your dad's birthday. That's awesome. Do you guys do like cake and candles and stuff? Cake and candles and all that stuff? I haven't had a family birthday in a long ass time. I haven't had a family birthday in a long ass time. I miss it. I miss it. Ooh. Hell yeah. What's your order? I like to get I personally like to get the sweet and sour chicken with that fake ketchup weird sauce that's so delicious. It's not ketchup, but in my brain it kind of tastes like ketchup. And I also like General Tso's, and I like the shrimp. There's like something with shrimp that's really good. I love Chinese. I just love food, honestly. Obviously. I love to eat. I love to eat. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. I love food. I love food. Oh, I didn't. That was accidental, but I think I kind of like how this looks with that like a different color underneath. Kind of like how that looks. Ah, this delicious coffee. You don't like peanuts in your Chinese? Is there a lot of peanuts in Chinese usually? I feel like that's Thai food. I feel like it's always Thai that has a lot of peanuts in it. I feel like it's always Thai stuff. Poo-poo platter. What's in the poo-poo platter? I've heard it like before, but I never actually knew what it was. What's in it? What's in it? Shrimp. Fuck, I wish I could remember. It's like a shrimp and egg patty with onions. It's really good. It's not lo mein or anything. It's like a patty with eggs and shrimp. Oh my god, that's so sick. I hope you have an awesome day. I'm a Disney adult, so I'm jealous. I wish that I was going to Disney tomorrow. Oh, I wish. I love it that they call it the poo-poo platter. Is it pronounced poo-poo platter or is it poo-poo? Poo-poo or poo-poo? Or poo-poo? I don't know how it's actually pronounced, but I love that. Ooh, now I want Chinese food. You're torturing me here. You're torturing me here. Now I crave Chinese. Now I crave Chinese, but I don't really know any places by me, so it's the only Chinese food place I know by me is freaking Panda Express, which is hardly Chinese food, and so I don't have any Chinese food I can get by me. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. I think I tried one place once and it was good, but it was super expensive. I'm used to cheap Chinese. I'm not used to anything fancy. I'm not spending a lot. I like those like platters that they do that have like the egg roll, the rice, and the meat, and it's like $9. That's what I know. That's what I'm used to. That's what I'm used to. I cannot get this color. I don't know what color I want, but I want it to be lighter. I want it to be lighter and more reddish. That's what I want. That's what I want. The lunch special. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Poo-poo platter sounds goated then. Because that's probably all the good shit. The fried stuff is all the good shit. All the good stuff. Sounds pretty goated to me. Okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe it should be darker on top and lighter on bottom. Maybe I'm doing it all wrong. Maybe I just don't know how to draw. Maybe this is my first freaking time drawing. I don't know what I'm doing. The crab ran with these goons. Honestly, he did, though. He probably freaking did. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? You're telling me it's going awesome. We're having an awesome day. We're having an awesome day. I'm doing like a million drawings at once. I don't even know what I'm drawing anymore at this point, but we are having an awesome day. Hell yeah. How's your day going? How is your day going, Banter Bing? What is up with you? What is up with you, man? Man? Gucci man? What? I don't know what the fuck I just said. I don't know what I just said. I'm tired. I'm eeped. I slept good, but I just like woke up tired. I don't know. I don't know. It happens. It happens. It happens. Why am I so stupid? Why am I so stupid? I've been using this app for months now. Like, I've been using this app for literally months, and I still don't know how to use it. I'm dumb. Fake crab. I love that imitation crab is just the accepted form of crab. Like, you usually just go out and expect to get imitation crab unless you're somewhere fancy. Unless you're freaking somewhere fancy, which is crazy. Because why get fancy food when you can get imitation crab? Cream cheese is honestly seriously underrated. Cream cheese deserves more respect on its name. Cream cheese puts in the work. Cream cheese puts in the freaking work, man. It truly, truly does. It doesn't get the respect it deserves. Literally, top tier. Cream cheese, I could also eat like mayo. Just like, gulp that baby up. Just gulp it up. That's how I feel about cream cheese. That's how I feel about cream cheese. It's so good. It is so good. Cream cheese on a toasted bagel, man, it slaps. It's like one of the greatest pleasures in life. I think if I was on death row, that would be part of my last meal. Would be cream cheese and a toasted bagel. Cream cheese and a toasted bagel, man. That would be part of it for sure. For sure. For sure. It's just, but it would have to be like warm and like getting a little melty, you know? Fire. Fire. I love when there's a shit ton of cream cheese on it too. Like, come on. It's got to have a lot of schmear. It's got to have a lot of schmear. Okay, so he's like coming down the road here. I'll do like a bush. Bush. I'm just doing this drawing with no like direction, so I have no idea. Like I don't know what I'm drawing. I emailed so many places last night, and I was like, I will work for you for so cheap. And I didn't say that. I said like this is places I've worked for in the past, and I was messaging them, and I was like, what do you want? What do you want? Because I've worked for them in the past. Like I was like, I will just do whatever you want me to do. I just crave doing a big dumb illustration. I just crave it. I just crave it. One of the worst illustrations I've ever had to do was this book on freaking gnomes, and it was awful. But I would even do that right now. I would even do that right now. And I was like, I would do it for cheap because I crave doing big dumb illustration projects. I crave it. It is a good time. It's like very stressful though. It's also very stressful because people will be like, I love that, and then they'll be like, actually 2 weeks later they'll be like, I hate that. I actually hate that, and it's the worst thing I've ever seen. So what else should be up there? Maybe it's like a grave. Maybe there'll be like he's flying away from his grave. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what we're working with. Maybe it's his grave. Maybe it's his gravestone. Maybe it's his gravestone. The gnome book, it would have been cooler, but it was like, they were like gnomes that were like in mining. So I was drawing a bunch of gnomes that were like mining stuff. It was a very weird project. But you know what? Project's a project. I just love working on projects, so and I love story. I'm gonna start going to like stores and buying children's book. I'm not buying them. Taking pictures of children's books, like pages, and then just drawing my interpretation of how I would illustrate it. I think that would be a fun project. Oh, I think that would be quite fun. Oh, I think that would be a silly project. Oh, that's too big. I want this to look like cracked. A little cracked. Maybe that's too gray. I do not remember that at all. A silly H&M gnome? No. I do not. H&M like H&M or H&M like they were H&M? H&M. I don't remember any famous gnomes. I don't remember any famous gnomes. Honestly, I would like to draw some gnomes. Now that you mention it, drawing gnomes is something I'd like to do at this current moment. Huh. I didn't shop at H&M that much, so maybe that's why. I did shop there a little bit, though. I'm surprised. If they had, like, a famous gnome, I would think that I'd know about it. I would know all about that gnome, because I love dumb character stuff, but no memory. No memory of said gnome. No memory. It's not hitting me. I can't say, although I wish it was. Maybe, ooh, that kind of made it look worse. I was, like, thinking I was going to make it look nicer, and I'm like, oh, no, that makes it look worse. That makes it look worse. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just want it to look more purple. More purple. More purple. Okay, well, it doesn't really work. Alright. Alright, I tried. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. I did try. That looks too gray. It looks too freaking gray. I want it to be, like, coming up in the gravestone. Maybe there'll be, like, flowers and stuff like that. Maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself. I should probably give the ghost a face. I think I'm just gonna give him derp eyes. I think he would have derpy eyes. I think he would have his happy little derpy eyes. His happy little dude eyes. I've done like a million different drawings today, and none of them have gotten completed. I've just been drawing a million random things. Like an idiot. Like a freaking idiot. I am so bad at my time management skills. I am so bad at them. I'm so bad at them. I'm such a dingus. Okay. Alright. I don't know if he would have a grin, or if he'd be... this is just gonna be like a little ghost escaping his grave. Like, not escaping, but I think he just leaves his grave at night and, like, goes in parties. This isn't a Pokemon. This is just, like, I just wanted to just draw something, like, not fan art for once. Usually just draw fan art, but... Usually on here I just draw fan art, but maybe I'll mix it up. I don't know if I should draw like a little building in the background. This is kind of bad composition. It's kind of bad composition. It's not very good, like compositionally. Maybe, maybe it's like fresh dirt. Maybe the dirt is like freshly mounded. Oh, I can do like a shovel, like a shovel, like the person just got buried. I could do like a shovel. Your Kibby wants cuddles probably. Give him cuddles. Give Kibby some cuddles. Give Kibby some cuddles. Kibby's a good name for a kitty. Give it Kitty's a good name. Kitty is or Gibby. I'm thinking of Gibby now. Gibby is goaded. Gibby's goaded with the freaking sauce. Oh, maybe I can do like another like this is a branch that's like, oh, but this maybe I'll do branches like closer or something more trees. Ugh. Ugh. Aw, sweet baby. I love cats. They're just so energized and so doofusy. They just got too much energy, man. Too much energy. They don't know what to do with all that energy. I wish I had the energy of a cat and I could just stay awake 24 hours a day. Imagine all the stuff you get done if you could stay awake for 24 hours. That'd be goated. God, I'm so jealous. Not that, I mean, I like that I'm saying that as if cats don't sleep all day. That's literally all they do. Cats sleep 18 hours a day. That's fair. I mean, I like to customize. I like to customize, but only, I think it only really matters if the cat has like a very specific personality. Like if the cat, like, or if it's like Bagel, who is Bengal, and like the other cat I just found outside in the woods, so we had to give him a name. They be sleeping. They be sleeping a lot. They be snoozing. Like my cats right now are both like, but when they're awake, they're awake. Oh, he's baby. That's a baby. That's just a little freaking baby. I'm so envious. Little kitties are so precious and so small and so tiny. And they've always got those dumb faces with those big eyes. They're just like, they're so cute. They're baby. They're baby. They're baby. Oh, maybe I'll do a bat. Maybe I'll add a bat in here. This is like all very hard to see, but it looks, well, maybe that'll make it a little clearer. I don't know what I'm drawing. I don't have any plans for this. I'm just drawing. I'm just drawing, man. That's the fun of life, is you can just make any drawings that you want. It's the beauty of life. You can just make anything. And then you can toss it if it looks bad. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. The joy. The joy. I really want to get a job for like Target's graphic design or something, because I was looking at their graphic design and I was like, that's where I want to be. I know it sounds silly, but Target's graphic design is like my style. I don't know if they outsource that. I don't know who they hire. Oof. Yeah, ringworm. My cat though, when I found him outside, he had genuine worms. He had worms, man. He had full-blown poop worms. They were coming out of his butt. They were crawling out of his butt. Have you ever had to deal with fleas? Fleas suck. I had fleas in my old apartment and they suck. Thank God I got rid of them. They were awful. They were nightmarish. I hated dealing with fleas. That was the worst. That was the worst. I never wish to deal with that again. It's because the person below me rescued a dog and they got the whole building infested. Huh. Classic. Classic. I think he'd be happy. I don't know. Maybe he'd be mad. Maybe he'd be smiling. But like, I don't know. I kind of want his arms to also kind of be leaking. That's so fun when you're drawing. You just make up anything. It's so good. Yeah. Fleas suck, man. Fleas suck. Fleas are very unfortunate. Fleas are very unfortunate. I wish you peace from the fleas. I wish you some peace. They suck. I mean, if you have a lot of kitties and stuff, I think it's just bound to happen. Like, if you're bringing pets in and out. I'm, like, itching thinking about it. But if you're bringing pets in and out, it's probably just bound to happen. It's probably bound to happen. I think there needs to be a moon, too. Like a little moon. Like a little moon, but I don't want the moon to be brighter than him. No. He can't be. He's got to be. The moon, he has to be the brightest part of the drawing. He's got to be the brightest part of the drawing. Maybe the moon will be like this. Drawing is so freaking fun. I want everyone to draw. I'm going to have a kid and be like, you must draw. You must draw. And they're going to be like, please, I don't want to. And I'll be like, shut up. You have to draw. You have to draw. You have no choice. You must. Ooh, that sucks. Lice is so scary, man. Lice is terrifying. I have been very fortunate that I was never exposed to it, so I never got it. But I I mean, lice can happen to anyone. That's not your fault. That could happen to anyone. But I think that it sucks probably a lot. Did you have to shave your head? I imagine there's a lot more treatments for it than shaving your head. I feel like shaving your head is very extreme, especially if you're a boy. Yeah. Well, shaving your head, especially if you're a girl, I meant. If you're a boy, it probably doesn't matter that much shaving your head. But I would be freaking. I would be very unhappy. I would be very unhappy. That's one of the scariest parts about having freaking kids is like, oh god, imagine all the shit they're gonna bring home. They're just gonna come home with lice one day. Oh god. Oh god. Let me see. Let me see. I want it to have like a nice glow. Nice glow. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I'm glad you drew early in the morning. That's goated. You need to draw every day. You have to draw every single day. I want you to draw every day. I'm the drawing police. I want everyone to draw every day. That's my one ask. Please draw every day. Please. It's so good for your brain. And I love problem solving. Like, I didn't know what this drawing was going to be, and then I was like, oh, it could be a coming out of his grave. It could be a freshly dug grave, and he's just coming out to say hello to his loved ones, but not in a mean way, in a happy way. He's coming out to say hello. I mean, there's no such thing as bad, though. It's just like, you're not where you want to be, but that doesn't mean you're bad, you know? You just improve with time. And you've got to be bad at something, technically bad, but like, you've got to be bad at something to get good at it. So, it's worth just going for it. Just go for it, man. Just go for it. You've got to suck if you ever want to be good. Coloring books are good too, though. Like, some people don't like the drawing, they just like coloring. So I think for that, coloring books are good. I think for that, coloring books are good. Because not everyone wants to sit there and do a whole drawing. Because it is tedious. It is tedious. Especially if you, like, don't like to come up with ideas and stuff like that. It can be tedious. I get that. Oh, what did I say? What did I say? Phrasing. What did I say? Oh, God, I said something bad. I said something bad and I don't even know it. Oh, no. I thought lice and crabs were the same, so that's very interesting. That is very interesting. Maybe that's why they call them crabs, is because they're wider, and crabs are, like, wide. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Maybe. I honestly... I'm afraid of any kind of bug that could live inside of me. Ooh. I'm afraid of any kind of bug that could live in me. I don't want that. I don't want that. Live on or in me. And generally, I would avoid that. Generally, avoid that. I mean, it's really not people's fault, though. If you get that, you probably can't control it most of the time. It just happens. It's just one of those shitty things that happens in life. Just one of those shitty things. Okay. Alright. I don't know if I should make him smiling, like he's happy to be getting away. Maybe he's happy to be escaping. He's happy ghost. He's a happy ghost. Happy ghost. And then I'll probably do some shading here. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes when I'm drawing, I'm like, I actually don't know how to draw. My name is Stephanie. I'm 4,000 centuries old, and I don't know how to draw. That's what it feels like. That's what it freaking feels like. That's how it feels. Okay. No, that doesn't really work. Ugh. Maybe also this would be like white. I love when people pronounce it like that. White. My back is killing me. Around this time every night when the oh my god, how weird is that? I don't know what that was, but that weird target that just showed up. Wait, hold on. Wait, that's so cool. I was just saying I wanted to do art for Target, and look. There's literally nothing on here that should be making that shape. That's really weird. Like, maybe that's a sign that I'll work for Target. Or maybe it's just, nothing. But you know what? It is very cool. It is very cool. Alright. Because there's nothing on there, I think, that should have made that shape. Let's have some white there. I'll have some shiny bits. I just love looking for dumb signs and things that probably mean nothing. I'm like, ooh, that's a good sign. Target, hire me. Target, please. Target, please. I want to be an artist for your company. I think that your art style is so good. This is like my plea to Target, who's not listening. Target's in the 14 people that's here. Target's here. I know Target's here. Target, I know you're listening. I know you're listening. I just think they'd be a cool company to do art for. I like their art. I like it. It's cool. It's very trendy. It's very trendy. They probably are gonna start using AI. Probably. All right. Maybe I should do. Oh, maybe I'll do some like lighter bits in the trees. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. Do they test for weed? I mean, I don't want to work there as like a employee. I want to work there in their art department. But it would. I heard it's also a fun job. It's like a regular job. I heard it's like a regular job. It's pretty good. I heard it's no Costco. It's no freaking Costco. But I heard it's okay. I heard it's all right. I heard it's all right. It's all right. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. I made a mistake. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. That was too bright. That was too bright. Yeah. It's very dumb to test for weed. Obviously now times are different. Obviously now I think most places now know if they test for weed, they're not going to have a lot of they're going to be kind of screwing themselves out of applicants at that point because most people do weed. Most do weed. Most people are fine with weed, I think. I don't know. Sometimes I take an edible, but it's not super for me. Not super for me. It kind of just knocks me out. Kind of just makes me very eepy. But sometimes I need that. Sometimes you need that. Maybe I'll do this. Yeah, I would think anything where you get like a car, like a company car. I would guess if you have a company car, they probably drug test you. That would be my only thing. Is like if you're doing a job where they give you a car that you have to drive, you get tested for weed. That would be my thought on it. Because that would be a huge liability for them. That would be a big liability. Edible juice does it taste like weed? Because I can't, every edible I've ever had has tasted, if it was a good edible that actually worked, has tasted so strong of weed. I cannot imagine drinking weed. I cannot imagine actually drinking weed. Yeah, I think that's mostly for people who have to operate stuff because they don't want, like if the person gets in an accident and it comes out were smoking weed, I think that they would get in big trouble. I think that they would have a big lawsuit on their hands. So I'm sure that's the reason why. I'm sure that's why they were kind of annoying about it. I would guess. That would be my guess. That would be my guess. I don't know. My friend loved working at Home Depot, though. She loved working at Home Depot. That was like one of her favorite places she ever worked. She said it was a really nice place to work. I don't know if that's true for everybody, but she loved it. She also wasn't smoking weed, so she didn't have to worry about that aspect of it. She did not have to worry. She did not have to worry. Oh my god, I'm so itchy for my cat. I'm so itchy. I'm so itchy. Maybe I should do another bat, like, coming up this side. I have to see how I drew the bat. Oh, I did not use this color. Okay. Alright, maybe like that, and then like that, and like that, and then like that. I have to, like, talk myself through drawings. Like, I'm always like, and that, and that, and that, and that. Yeah, weed makes me very anxious. It makes me very paranoid that, like, I'm the worst person and everyone's staring at me and, like, it's just the worst feeling ever. But, like, it's okay if it's an edible, but I don't like smoking it. Smoking it, to me, is I don't like smoking it. It just, I don't know, but the thing is, it just depends on the situation. I think it just heightens whatever I'm feeling, because there's sometimes I like it. There's sometimes I really enjoy it, but, like, usually it makes me paranoid. I really think it just heightens whatever mood I'm in, so if I'm in a, like, anxious mood, I probably would not smoke, but I would do it if I was happy. If that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. I think it's just, different for everybody, probably, though. It's probably different for everyone. Like, I have a friend who cannot smoke weed at all for that reason. Like, she gets way too anxious. She starts freaking out and acting really strange. She starts acting strange. It's so weird that it's, like, a plant that people found, and they're like, whoa, we gotta smoke this shit. They accidentally set it on fire, and they're like, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, the Amazon drivers, no, nothing planned for 420. Nothing planned for 420. 420 is also Easter. I'm gonna be in New Jersey that week, so I will not be streaming. I'm gonna try and stream during that week at some point, because I'll feel really weird going a week without streaming, but... Oh yeah, don't do it. Don't do it if it did that to you. That's probably not something you should be doing. That's probably not something you should be doing. But I'm gonna be very sad being away for a week. That's like I haven't been away that long in like a long time. I'm very sad. I'm very sad. I'm very sad. It's 420, baby. Yeah, I think a lot of people are realizing weed just kind of makes them weird. I think that it's less gaining, it's less popular than it was. I'm very curious about the drink though. I would try the drink just out of straight curiosity because I'm curious how the drink affects you. Because edibles and smoking affect me very differently. They affect me differently. So I am curious. I would try anything once. Well, anything once that isn't like super hard drugs. I would not try super hard drugs. I would not. I mean, I'm confused too because this is like a super late Easter, and it's bizarre that it's on 420. It is truly bizarre. It is truly bizarre. The jokes that day are going to be very good. There's going to be a lot of good drinks. I would not try a fentanyl drink. I don't think I would try a fentanyl drink. I can't say that I would try that. I think that might be a little much for me. I think that might be a little much, but you know, to each their own. I don't judge. I don't judge. I like his little hair. I like his little hair. Oh, let me. I was gonna go to church, but then I got high. But then I got high. Diet Fent, please. Give me a Diet Fent. I don't even know anything about those kind of drugs. Like, apparently there's this drug called Trank, which makes people's, like, skin fall off. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, why on earth would you do that? There's gotta be other drugs that are cheap that don't make your skin fall off. There've gotta be other ones. At least a couple. At least a few. At least a couple. I want to go grab Bagel one more time, but I can't do that to her. She'll be really mad. She'll be pissed at me. She'll be pissed. I mean, maybe it feels like heaven, but like, thankfully, I'm not a person who would want to do that. I like my life too much. Like, I'm not, you know, I like my, I wouldn't want to mess up my life. There's nothing worth messing up my life for. So I'd rather just not touch anything like that. Personally, I think we should avoid. I think we should avoid it. Kids, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. I want to make these eyes purple. They look too harsh with the black. It's like a very subtle change, but it is a change that I notice. It's a change that I notice. Okay. So that's the start for this one. This one's got a ways to go. Maybe I can make this into a, or maybe I can do, but then I'd have to do another grave because then I feel like, maybe I can do another ghosty. Maybe I can do another ghosty that's like hanging out by the tree. He's just chilling. He's just chilling. But he doesn't have to be in another grave. He could just be chilling back there. He could just be chilling back there. Just vibing. Just vibing. Oh, what is going on? There's like something, I messed up something with my tolerance, so it does all this weird stuff, and I just have to accept it. Because I don't know how to fix it. I messed up something. I messed up something, and I don't know how to fix it. I will be there Monday. I appreciate you coming at all. I appreciate you coming at all. I'm so excited for a nap. I need a nappy. I woke up very tired. I will see you on. I'm gonna try to stream Sunday. I'm really trying to stream Sunday, but I will definitely be here Monday. I will try to be here Sunday morning. That's what I'm aiming for. But I will be here Monday at 6. Speaking on that note, I'm also very eepy, so I will go. I'll let everyone go, but I will let you go finally. But thanks to everyone for coming. I had so much fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for watching me.